I also didn't start the recording, so this is starting here. You can find me at any one of the... I just did it. You think I'd be better at it? Ralph, you are my favorite, Ralph. Well, thank you, Extra. Jagboo, thank you for the air horn. How are you doing? I saw that you finally got your hands on the Grimace Shake. Ralph, where's your freaking Bloodborne routine? Need time to take a shower. I do not have one of those, because I know better. I know better. Y'all would have me playing some difficult-ass game. Jesus. It's a pretty good shake. I was very underwhelmed by it. Do not let him play the game. I'll tap dance for as long as I can, but... Definitely could not finish. He's on to his spirit power speed time. Of course. But I do have something fun to show off. One of the 2 packages I ordered actually showed up today. I got my brake rotors.
This is the water.
Oh, Lord, water.
And this is the well.
I need water.
Drink full. And descend.
Thank you for the hydrate extra. But I got my brake rotors in. So I might actually be able to stop on my bicycle soon. Although my tires still ain't showing up. My tires were supposed to be delivered today. And I'm going to bitch about FedEx for a little bit. So... You don't need to stop. I assure you, the way people drive around here, I do. Brakes are necessary. People drive like assholes around here, especially if you're on a bicycle. I ordered tires from Rad Power Bikes. For whatever stupid fucking reason. I haven't used my brakes in 50 years. I'm going to press X to doubt there, extra. I'm going to do my best Cole Phelps and... Or a doubt. Which I can't wait till I do that, because I'm definitely doing that gaming costume. Because I feel like I can put together a 40s detective costume. So I ordered my tires from Rad Power Bike. I figure, it's easiest and cheapest right now. I'm just going to order a set. And then I'll shop around for a better set later. I order them. And it's like, usually ships within 2 business days. Alright, that's reasonable. A week later, after the next day, it said, shipping label created. Cool. It's coming from Georgia. I live by a major air. Like, I live right by the, not right by, but within reasonable distance to both the FedEx hub and the airport that FedEx uses to bring FedEx, UPS, the USPS. All of them bring stuff in through Philadelphia International. And there's a FedEx distribution center right around the corner. I usually get packages fairly quick. It's close, you know? So I ordered my tires, and the shipping label had been created for about a week at that point. And it just hasn't been picked up. Finally gets picked up. Couple days later, it's like, it'll be delivered Thursday. Cool. I get a notification on my phone this morning. Hey, your package has been delivered. Great. At 9:57 a.m. Great. You know, I'm still in bed at that point because I do not wake up before the crack of noon. I go outside, no package. Ask the people I live with, no package.
He bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
Thank you for the stretch and the daddy's home. Where's my mouse? I gotta make a button for this one. I don't have a button for full cam. So, I'm doing I go to work. And it's like, all right, give 2 hours between. Sometimes they mark it as delivered before it actually gets there. If it's not there in 2 hours, So I text people I live with. I'm like, hey, can you keep your eye out? I'm waiting for this. Every fucking time I order from FedEx, every goddamn time I order from FedEx, or I order and something comes through FedEx, it is extra fucked. Fucking $1,400 bicycle I got delivered. That shit, like, it's supposed to be sign only, like, it's supposed to be delivered and you have to sign for it, and it's a whole big deal. They're very strict about that on the website. FedEx didn't give a shit. They left it in my front yard, like, by the sidewalk. Didn't even bother, like, trying to pull it up to the porch, which, you know, I understand. Because if they had actually knocked and had me sign for it, because I was home at the time, I would have walked down there, signed for it, and dragged it up myself. Wasn't that hard. FedEx do be garbage, though. FedEx is some bullshit. But every fucking thing I've ever ordered, I get packages from Amazon, USPS, DHL, UPS. Never have a problem with the other ones. FedEx, though, couldn't find their ass with a map. Like, literally, it's the fucking worst. Every fucking time, too. Like, I'd understand non-stop dad jokes, because I'm not very good at dad jokes. Honestly, I would have to, like, pre-write them. And those aren't nearly as fun. Although I have a buddy. Who has a kid. And he made a good point to me about it. He said every joke's a dad joke if you have kids. So, you know, he's got that going for him. I also didn't start a timer, so we're just going to slyly hit that now. Got a little bit of free daddy time extra. But yeah, like, I'm just so mad about this because it's like, you know, that's what I get. Like, I ordered cheaper tires because they're like in between tires. I wanted to try a size smaller, but not be like tied to them. These are 20 by 3-inch tires. The tires I have on there now are 20 by 3.3, so they're a hair narrower. I was going to order 20 by 4 because those is more common. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not just going fuck it and buying a nicer tire and having it shipped otherwise from another company. Like, I know this is all very exciting to people. But yeah, no, I'm just pissed about this. I'm so relentlessly pissed about these tires. Oh Lord, what did I do? OBS disappeared for a minute. Oh no. Okay, it's back. Whew. But yeah, I am so mad, so very, very mad about this goddamn tires. Because my rear wheel, the tire is, I have, on both my tires actually, I have about 2,800, 2,900 miles on them. So the sidewall has started separating from the bead on the back, and now there's just this kind of like bump in my tires, so it's kind of jarring, and it's like, it's on borrowed time, it's gonna go any moment. And every ride to and from work, I'm a little worried about it. Same thing with my brakes, that's why I bought brakes. Yeah, it's not fun, especially since my bike ain't got no suspension. So it's just feeling it right up the old keister into the spine. It's not fun, but it's also not safe. And I rely on my bike for like actual like to and from transport, so safety's kind of necessary. Same reason why I wear a helmet. I don't just go out and enjoy a ride every now and again. I have to get to and from a place in a timely fashion. So, you know, helmet. And I have a stupid looking helmet and I need to order a new one. Because my helmet's starting to go too. Like, they do have a lifespan. A lot of people don't know that. Helmets have a lifespan. So it's Kevlar. But that's neither here nor there. As I'm tap dancing for the daddy's home to be done. Which is probably about accurate, because I think it's only 2 minutes left. But yeah, like, I need these fucking tires, and FedEx has fucked me yet again. Do better, FedEx. tired of your bullshit. But yeah, like, so getting to and from work lately has been fun. But since I also have a, going to be I have not found a bike helmet cowboy hat yet. I'm not gonna lie, I have looked. But I've not found a, wow, words. Uh-oh. Oh, you mean your words. I read that fine, so you're good, Dap. But yeah, like, I haven't found a good cowboy hat helmet for bicycles. I found a hard hat. I wear that at work. I wore it the other day because it was pissing down rain all day, and I was tired of wiping my glasses every time I had to go to work. But yeah, like, the fuck. I have, hold on, let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Because I can show the helmet I have. And it actually has a really cool feature that I don't see on many helmets. It has this little, like, pop out. Has this little pop out right here. I can't really zoom in or nothing. But that pops out and you can put your bike lock through it. It's a real neat feature. Also, I'm pretty sure just now y'all were just staring at my belly. Actually, I think my bike helmet's safer than my hard hat. Yeah, it's a dumb... Okay, cool. It's a dumb feature, but it's very useful. I'm very proud of you, and you're doing a good job. I notice all the hard work you're putting in. Nobody was complaining. That is true. Let me... Alright. I have tap danced enough. I think it's time to get into the actual game. Play. We're in Chapter 2, Starved for Help. Kenny looks pissed in the background.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
As always, let me know if the audio is a little too quiet or loud.
Oh shit! This other time.
I can adjust things on the fly to make it better or worse. The way my luck goes, more than likely worse.
Do this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
Why is
And I'm
everything all
Carly.
sideways?
You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it.
You got it, boss.
Really need to tighten that.
Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
I keep loosening up my
reason with
camera mount when I go to
Bloody
turn my camera on and off.
maybe. Nobody.
There's a fancy new Sony I have to turn on and off by itself.
Oh, God.
And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
Which, by the way, I keep getting, because I bought the Sony on eBay, I keep getting ads for more Sonys from eBay. And I'm legit thinking, like, maybe I should buy a second one. That way I don't have to, like, unhook that one all the time when I want to do, like, photos. Because I still haven't taken this camera out to, like, shoot photos with it. Ads doing work. Yeah, they are. Oh, I'm supposed to... Let me action something. 3 months later. Jesus Christ. So...
Damn it. What'd they get this time?
Looks like a rabbit.
That was a rabbit.
Well, that's another meal lost.
God damn, dude, chill.
I still can't believe we went through all that commissary food in 3 months. It seemed like so much at the time.
Maybe you shouldn't have opened the door.
Yeah, except then I'd probably be food by now. Trust me, I have no regrets.
Yeah, rabbit's hardly a meal, Mark, but I'd take
So,
it. We're all hungry.
No kidding.
wait, isn't commissaries, like, for prisons?
When I accidentally grabbed for Carly's rations the other night, I thought she was gonna take off my hand.
We're all on
think
edge.
commissaries
Just
are for
cut us some
prisons.
slack.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they have
I wish I
commissaries
knew
in
for
other
sure how much
places?
food we have left.
Lord. We'll manage.
Maybe. You know, some people aren't too
Sitting there
happy
trying to
about the
adjust
way
my
we're using
microphone
the
angle.
rations.
Letty knows it's important to keep the adults fed and functioning. Sometimes that means someone's got to miss a meal.
You think Kenny's having any more luck than
Just
we are out
action
here?
questions.
I sure hope so.
I don't feel good about that one,
Yeah, between
Sylvan,
the
but
lack
it
of
was
food
there.
and
I
Kenny
had
and
to.
Lily fighting all the time. Things are getting pretty tense back at the motor inn. You know, Kenny's been
Motor
talking
inn.
about taking off if he can get that RV.
It's a place where you can stay. Kenny won't
Kenny
abandon us.
He's a good man.
Let's
I
not
guess
go
we'll
too
see.
far.
Can't blame him though. Did you hear Larry going off on him last night? What's the
How's
other guy's
Larry still
deal
around?
anyway? Seems like he's got a problem with you in particular.
He ain't not had his like he ain't lost his nitroglycerin or some shit. He's an old
just
racist
an old
asshole
Racist asshole.
and a
That's his
homophobe.
deal.
Well, he needs to get over that and start
Fuck that
finding a
dude.
way to pull his weight. Heart problems or not, we should all
He's
be
too
out
big
here
to be
trying
pulling
find
weight.
food. And I know Lily
a lot
thinks
of weight to
he's getting
pull.
weaker, but the guy's all muscle. He's a walking pile driver. I know I wouldn't want to be stuck in a room with him. And didn't he punch you in the face one time?
Knock me flat.
The fuck is this gameplay? We just started. You almost made it. You missed me angrily yelling about FedEx, though.
Don't. Gunshot'll bring walkers. One bird's not worth it.
Yeah, I know.
Why even
I'm just
bother going
really
on?
freaking hungry.
I'm very mad about it. I'm very mad about FedEx fucking me.
Was that Kenny?
Fucking me up again.
Come on.
How the hell did FedEx do worse than DHL? Don't nobody like DHL. Fucking bullshit. Fucking DHL though.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Jesus
DHL
Christ.
generally isn't great,
Oh,
but
shit! No, no! Please don't kill us! We just want to help our teacher. We'll leave, I swear!
Lee, you guys okay?
Get it off! Get it off! God damn it! Get it off me!
so
Travis, maybe they
bear
can help.
traps are
These
real
might
brutal.
be the same guys that raided our camp, and we barely got away from that.
What guys?
Why the fuck is there a bear trap out here?
It's okay. We're not gonna hurt you.
Don't listen to them, Ben.
I'm just living my
Please,
best
just
Lee
let us go.
life.
We're not a
Like,
threat to you.
Kid, chill out. We'll try to help you, but you gotta shut the fuck up.
Lee, this is fucked up. We've gotta help him. Please.
Ben, shut up! My dad was Special Forces. I know what I'm doing.
Just see if you can get him out.
The fuck does that
After
even
that, you
mean?
can leave us or whatever. I don't care. Please.
I like how
gotta get him
nobody's
out of
trying to pry open
Oh
this bear
God,
trap.
thank you.
Like you just push
Fine,
down the
but you
two
gotta
ends
hurry.
of it. Be careful because it's a fucking bear
Hurry,
trap.
please, hurry. Lee,
Teenagers
this
are
trap's
too
been
weak.
altered. There's
That's
no
true.
release latch.
Both of them look like, very weak teenagers.
Shit, walkers. It's now or never, Lee.
Please, get me out of this.
Mark, get the boys back. Kenny, keep those walkers off of me.
Like, just push down on the
Fuck,
trap.
you get
It's
these
not
things open.
We don't know.
the outer
Do
bits.
something. It's impossible.
You push those two outer bits down
Hurry,
and
please hurry. Get me out of this.
Try to cut the chain.
You have to get him out. You have to. No. Stop. Fuck.
legendary's been
Is
modified.
he gonna make it?
Let's go.
There has to be a way out of this.
Okay. I mean, there's a way. You're already tourniqueted.
It has to be now.
If you tourniquet a part,
No,
that's
no.
probably coming off.
Try the trap again. Anything, please. Damn it, Lee, just cut off his fucking leg.
We don't have time for that. I'm sorry, but we have to go now.
God damn it!
There's gotta be another way.
I'm trying, dude. There's not another way. I'm
I can't
taking
keep
the
him
leg.
back forever.
Sorry, bro.
Fuck, I'm just wasting ammo now. We gotta go.
Oh God, there's so many of them.
Time is a factor. We gotta go, dude. Oh, come on. That didn't make it all the way through. Meaty. I'm kind of hungry. Looking at this, a little hungry now.
Oh, God.
Shit. Is he?
You cut Dave
Passed
free.
out.
Yeah, I cut off his leg.
If he's alive, grab him and let's go.
If he's not alive, grab him and go. That's just a road snack.
Behind you!
Travis!
Come on, we gotta move!
Don't turn around, just run. You already know it's behind you. Just run forward. Travis is an idiot. Beautiful head of hair. Oh, that's what game I'm playing. Alright. Word. The prettiest always die first. Yeah, it definitely wasn't that other goofy looking kid. They have Letterman jackets. What's their letter in? Like Glee? I talk shit. I have a letter from high school. Like, I have a high school sports letter for marching band. So. But at least the marching band actually won championships as opposed to, you know, our football team. Dealt with a stranger called him. I don't need this Xbox. I don't need the notification on 3 different devices. I'm good. I figured it out. Dapper 2 has a letter from a band, apparently. I think we've talked about this, actually. Our team did not win a single game. So, not to Al Bundy, but
Get the gates open! We've got wounded!
I actually was very good at
What the hell
football.
are they doing?
I was a center.
Come
Oh my
on.
God.
And the freshman
happened?
team,
What's
when I
going
played
on?
with
Time to
them, we
explain.
actually did go,
Get him into the truck. I'll see what I can do.
what was it, like
Can you fix him?
9-0?
I
9-0
don't
and
know.
1. We had a
What
game
the
that
hell? You
tied.
can't just be bringing new people here. What are you thinking?
Hey, you want to calm down for a fucking
Hey,
minute?
what?
No,
Would've died
I
if we
don't.
wasn't-
I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea.
He would have died if we left him.
Who died and
what?
made you king of shit
We
mountain?
are not responsible for every struggling survivor we come across. We have to focus on our group, right here, right now.
Well,
Keep
hang
talking
on.
shit. We ain't gonna
haven't
have
even
a
talked to
group.
these people yet. Maybe they can be helpful.
Come on, Lily. These are people. People trying to survive just like us. We've got to stick together to survive.
I mean, Ben looks
The
like a
only reason
dweeb,
you're here is
but-
because you had food. Enough for all of us. But that food is almost gone. We've got maybe a week's worth left. And I don't suppose you guys are carrying any groceries, are you?
No.
Fine, you guys fight it out then. Welcome to the family, kid.
He said the
Come
line.
over here and see what I drew.
What? No,
Just come on, okay?
You know, you like to think you're the leader of this little group, but we can make our own goddamn
Welcome
decisions.
to the family,
This
son.
isn't your own personal dictatorship.
Oh, come on. You're
I want
being
to play more of that
dramatic.
in VR. I haven't played it
Everything
since I
always turns
posted it
into a
last
power
time.
struggle between you two. I'm not
It's
going to
been
be
like
a part of
months.
that.
Hey,
'Cause I've
I
been
didn't
busy.
ask to lead this group. Everyone was happy to have me distributing the food when there was enough to go around, but now that it's running out, suddenly I'm a goddamn Nazi.
Kenny's right. Yeah, you're in charge of the food and the schedules, but you're not
Goddamn
in
right
charge
I'm
of
siding with
people's
Kenny.
lives.
Really?
Fuck
You
that lady
weren't
and her
there.
dad.
Lee made a choice. End of story.
And his jaw. Fuck his jaw.
Look, once Katja patches that guy up, you can kick him out of here. Send them out on their own. I couldn't care less. But they at least deserve a fighting chance against the walkers. And for the record, Kenny wanted to leave those people behind.
If Kenny would pull his head out of his ass for 5 seconds, he'd realize that I make these decisions to protect his family. We simply don't have enough food.
I don't see any of you stepping up to make the hard decisions. My girl's got more balls than all of you combined.
Bitch, we were
Dad,
just out in the fucking
Why don't
fray.
you go help Mark with the wall?
Hunting. You dusty ass.
You know what? If you think I'm doing such a shitty job, then you do it. That's
Fine.
all the food we have for today.
I'll distribute the
You
half
decide
an
who
orange
gets
and snack.
No, I'm
or
serious.
seasoned
Pick up
crackers,
that
I guess.
food and start handing it out. You see how it feels to not have enough food for everyone.
I'm gonna eat all 4 food items. Oh, it's half an apple. I feel like I would do poorly in the apocalypse for multiple reasons, not just like the apocalypse by and large. I mean, obviously, like the children eat. Alright, let's see what we can click on. Can I just leave? Fuck all these people? Can I go?
It keeps the walkers out. Carly's been doing the bulk of the lookout duty.
Will you hold the damn board steady?
I'm trying. I didn't realize. I
Bro,
was
are
getting
you
this
ever
weak
speaking
already.
without being a
What do you
douchebag?
want? A handout? Oh, I got 60 cents in my pocket. If you'll shut up and quit being such a pansy.
He ain't getting no food. You ain't getting shit, old man. You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting a motherfucking thing, old man. You're gonna rock like a fucking hammer. Like a bitch. I'm gonna
At
look at
least
the
the kids
soccer
have
ball.
something to keep them occupied.
Absolutely love the Larry hate. There's always somebody. I've realized that. In which every one of these games, there's somebody I just laser focus in and
I
go,
don't
fuck
know.
them.
Can you help me find it?
I didn't click on you.
Sure. When did you lose it?
I had it a couple days ago.
I promise. If I
Clem,
find
you
it,
have like
I'll let
one
you know.
item.
Thank you.
Maybe 2
Okay,
items
Clem.
to your
I've
person.
got to take care of some things. Why don't you go back to playing with Duck for a while?
How the fuck did you lose half of your stuff? God damn it. Kenny, why are you like cradling this like this like engine hose? This vacuum line, like why? Why are you just longingly holding it? I need to know.
Word's getting out that you want to leave the motor in.
That ain't no secret, Lee. It's probably our best bet. Look, you've been good to me and my family. You saved Duck from those monsters, and you stood up to Larry at the drugstore. I won't
Yeah, well,
forget
mostly
that.
cause fuck Larry.
You and Clem
but
are welcome to come with us.
I'd hope so.
We need you here. We have a better chance of surviving as a group.
Our best chance of surviving is to get away from the mainland. My mind is made up.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would go with him in a heartbeat. There's like been with him since the beginning.
Sleeping
any better?
No. I know we should be grateful for beds, but no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's a luxury
Drugstore?
in the apocalypse, isn't it? Like a bed where you can like sleep and shit.
Lily has me handing out the food.
Ugh, that can't be an easy job.
It's not. I won't be able to feed everyone. What should
I
I
feel
do?
like you could.
Well, if you wanted to get in good with Lily, I'd make sure Larry gets some food, even though that guy can be a real dick
I don't want to
sometimes.
get in good with
On the other
Lily.
hand, giving that food to Kenny and his family might make him remember you if he decides to take off in that RV one day.
What about you? You need food too.
We all need food. I can't tell you what to do, but whatever happens, I know you'll be trying to do the right thing.
I mean, Duck's gonna fucking
Thanks, Carl.
starve, but that's not the point.
Back in a
I
bit.
gotta be careful not to hit enter too quickly and wind up feeding somebody. Alright. Get this out of the fucking way. How are you doing, Duck?
I'm okay. Me and Clementine are coloring. Guess what it is?
No shit.
I don't know. A dog?
Nope. Oh, I know. It's a goat, right?
That's clearly a cat, you
No.
assholes.
You were pretty brave when we brought those people in here.
That's because I know Mom can fix him.
Catch you later, Duck.
Bye, Lee.
The air quality's been garbage, and I'm just like coughing up a storm. I also forgot to take my allergy meds this morning. So that's fun. You still have that
That
walkie-talkie?
thing doesn't work anymore, does it?
No, not since it broke at the drugstore.
Just gonna hold on to it then?
Yeah, if that's okay. I
Yeah,
need
no,
it.
it's the other half
It's
of the
okay,
things
hon.
you own. Yeah.
You said they'd find us.
I know, I did.
And until then...
Look,
Listen, Clementine, I was
I'm
fucking
not
lying.
stupid, Lee. I know it's just pretend. But it makes me feel better.
Okay.
Be right back, don't
you
kill
take
Larry.
good
Is
care
that an
of it
option?
then.
Can I kill Larry?
I will.
Can I just start running this like fucking Caesar's Legion or some shit?
How you doing, Clementine? Everything all right?
Yeah.
Is that an option?
Is that man going to be okay?
I'm not sure.
I hope he will. I'm so hungry, Lee. I hope I get to eat soon.
God, fucking kids, and they're constantly moaning about wanting
Hey, is
food.
my friend gonna make it?
I don't know, but Kaja will do her best. I promise.
I can't believe you chopped off his leg.
There was no other way. So who are you people? Our group's gonna want to know.
The
I'm
local
Ben.
glee club.
Ben Paul. The man you saved is Mr. Parker, the band director at my school.
Holy
We all
shit, I
came
was
down from
close.
Stone Mountain for the playoffs when everything happened.
He looks like he plays a trumpet.
How you holding up, kid?
He looks like he plays
Well,
brass.
I keep wondering if
It's definitely
I
in the
could have done
brass
something
section.
to help, you know?
Trumpet, maybe trombone.
Some kind of-
He might be a boner.
I don't know.
Not
Something.
tuba.
I'm sure you did all you could.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, you ain't eating.
Relax. We'll get your friend back to normal in no time.
I've not
sure
made my
hope
food
so.
decisions yet.
Hey, you holding up okay, Lee? I was pretty fucked up back there, having to cut that guy's leg off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't the
I
first
just
time
hope
I've cut a
Kaja
guy's
can
leg off.
save
I
him.
mean, nothing. Ever missed the air? Oh, I guess, yeah, an Air Force base would have a commissary, wouldn't it?
This wall is
Like military
exactly
bases would.
military standard.
No way I'm going back there. You saw what it was like when you guys picked me up.
Man, that sounds like an
Completely
interesting
overrun.
story that we didn't get to fucking see.
Lily's pretty pissed at us.
The
Listen,
Walking Dead
I
has
know
this
her
problem.
intentions are good, but
But nothing. She's making the smart
Who the
choice.
fuck
Those
asked you?
parasites you guys brought back need to go.
Parasites, they're band kids.
Need any help with the wall?
Nope.
actually, we could use your axe. Do you mind if we take it?
Yeah, give us that thing for a bit.
Give the axe to Mark.
Here, Mark, this should help.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm the one doing all the work over here.
Yeah, you can go
didn't
fuck
think
yourself,
to give
Larry.
me the axe?
Come on, Larry. Give it a rest, man. Things are different. Being a racist is outdated.
Oh, and that's what you think this is?
I mean, it's pretty obvious. You
Is
clearly
that
have
what
some
you told me?
prejudices.
No, that's not what I said.
I don't remember if I said that or not, honestly.
Whatever. I got work to do.
That's why you ain't getting no fucking food, Larry. You gotta starve. I'ma eat your portion.
Is he gonna be okay?
I don't know. Can you give me a hand real quick?
Sure, what do
Sure.
you need?
What do you need?
Just apply some pressure here while I try
What's
to
I
close
have for
this out.
dinner? Time to
You know,
scrounge.
I thought I was starting to get used to this, sewing up people's injuries. But I mean, cuts and bruises are one thing. But
I haven't
Lee,
eaten yet.
This
I
man
don't
has
know.
no leg.
I did the right thing.
Yeah, I know you did. The right thing is just scary sometimes, I guess.
Yeah, Cat seems like a good one. Like,
Well,
she seems okay.
You've done all you can, Lee. Thanks for the help. Go ahead.
She
and
also,
check
she's a
in on the others.
veterinarian.
I need a
Like,
little
that seems
space here
useful.
anyway.
Alright, I've talked to everyone. Except for this bitch.
Maybe we should think about leaving the motel.
Yeah, like
God, not you too.
any amount
I know
of,
Kenny wants to leave.
like, medical
I think
training,
that's
I
why
feel
he's
like
so
would be
eager
useful.
to get the RV working. But this is a good spot. We're protected, we're close to the drugstore, we have a routine now and it's working.
For now.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't see a garden. Like, y'all fucked that up.
We should talk about you and Kenny.
3 months, y'all
What
ain't
about
built a
us?
garden.
The arguing. It's getting pretty out of hand. You know people notice that.
Look, I'm working my ass off to make sure we have a good setup here, and Kenny just doesn't appreciate that. All we need
Especially
is
if
food.
now it's like clearly fall.
But there is no food. You know that better than anyone.
Hard to find seeds or crops that
we'll
are still
just
growing.
have to find some.
I mean, yes, but like,
keep an eye out.
Even like
Fine.
going to a hardware store, you can find like tomato seeds and shit like that. Like, it's not great food, but it is food, you know? Alright, I've spoken to everyone but Larry. I need to think who gets to eat. Let's talk to this piece of shit. Time for a heart-to-heart with Larry. Larry and Kenny need to get
Lily
along.
about getting along with Kenny.
Lily can make her own friends.
It's not about making friends. We're all in this together.
For
we gotta
foods.
start acting like it.
Like, so far, I'm thinking,
We'll be
obviously,
fine
the two
without
kids.
you.
Lily wants to ditch the new people.
Lily thinks we should throw these new people out.
So many
Damn right.
foods.
There's too many people hanging around here as it is.
Keep up on that fence.
Don't tell me what to do, Lee.
The two useless kids. I mean, yes. Like, I agree, like, the kids are not useless, but, like, they're also smaller and weaker, and, like, that's kind of the point. Like, Clem gets food. Let's not get too far now, Jagboo. Obviously, Clem gets food. It's a shame there isn't an option just to eat all the food yourself. Like, just a true, like, evil option of, like, fuck it, it's mine. Lee gets to eat. Nobody else. Alright. Clem definitely gets food. Right in front of other people.
Here, Clem. You need something to eat.
Oh, God, what does Clem get? I feel like half an apple. Yeah. Clem, come here. Have half an apple. Like,
I love apples.
oh,
Thank
good,
you.
because...
Are there more?
No. That was the last one.
Oh,
Hank and family
Enjoy
might be
it.
leaving, so I wouldn't give them
You deserve
food.
it.
They're more likely to find some away from the hotel. So, Kenny and them, I feel like Kenny's our buddy. Like Kenny's our friend, he should get food. Yeah, I knew who you meant. Yeah. I feel like Duck should get it because I want to be in Kenny's good graces. As much as I dislike Duck, I do feel like he should get food because I want to be in Kenny's. Yeah. Hey, Kenny, look. Here, I have some crackers, kid. Although, what's the good... So, hold on. We're going to rank these foods real quick. 2 wasted foods for same. Well, like, Lee's in charge of Clementine. Like, that's ostensibly his kid. Like, it's not his kid, and, you know... I definitely named the YouTube video, or I put in the description for the YouTube video, I'm not her dad. Because that was what Lee was mostly saying. Apple would probably be my top out of the 3. While the apple, I think, is good, I'm thinking just, like, raw caloric intake. I think the crackers and cheese might be the, like, highest. Like, it's not good food. It's not eaten, but I think the crackers and cheese have, like, the highest caloric intake. Which is what you want. But it also has, like, the most grease and fat, which could cause other problems. The apple, I feel like, is mostly sugar. Calorically, it's not much. And the beef jerky is like high protein, probably a good bit of sugar, but calorically, I don't know how rich it is. Although, beef jerky is filling. You know? Like, you do get full up on beef jerky pretty damn quick. Alright, Duck gets food.
Hey, Duck. How about a little food?
Because I'm not a fucking monster. You get crackers and cheese.
Yeah! Oh man, I'm so hungry.
Hold on, did that say Duck? Duck and his family appreciate that. Dr. Lady, you, Guy by Larry, or not, Hag on RV. Well, Lee's not an option, to be fair. Lee is not an option. Mark is the Guy by Larry. I definitely knew his name as well. Yeah, Carly ain't getting any food. Because I think Carly also outright told us, like, yeah, no, everybody's hungry. Give it to other people. Fuck Larry. I did already give food to Duck. So that family's covered. The new people, I feel like, are new people. Like, what about Ben the teenager? Yeah, Ben's been through a lot. That's a good point. Alright. I'm going to agree with Dapper on this one. I'm going to give Lily some food. Can't feed injured guy, right? No. Injured guy isn't hungry at the moment. And that's the other thing, too. We don't know when the last time Ben ate is. Like, that's the other thing. When was the last... Did Ben have a full breakfast this morning? Because he might not be in dire... no, I have a cracker and a beef jerky left. They had 2 crackers, an apple, and beef jerky. We don't know when the last time Ben and his buddy ate. Like, if they had a full breakfast this morning, like, they're not as hungry as everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that was a question I could ask her, like, when was the last time you ate? But that's not a question at my disposal, I believe. So, Lily's gonna get some food. And I think Mark. Hold on. Because, like, this, to be fair, while I understand the brutal, like, necessity, defense are key. Yes. I don't disagree with you, Dapper.
Wall.
We'll get it.
But I also have a feeling that, like, it's not going to matter in that way. Like, if this was a tower defense game, I 100% would agree with you. This is a story game where my choices only kind of matter in some ways. I don't know if that necessarily matters.
Here.
Have the jerky, you dry-ass bitch.
I don't want anything from you.
Okay.
Fine.
Cool. I extended an olive branch, and she was like, no. Mark gets 2 dinners.
Here, eat something.
You get beef jerky now.
Thanks, Lee.
Mark is at least like, I'm agreeing with Dapper on this. Mark's at least like able-bodied.
Some of
Save
these
for
people
somebody
have
else.
gone longer than me without food. They're the ones that need it.
There ain't a hunger meter. I ain't worried. I'm going to try to give it to Katya. I could have kept it, yes.
Here, eat something.
Why don't you give it to Duck? I'm a little
Bitch, I
busy
fed
with
Duck
your mess
already.
right now. I need space, Lee.
Okay. Like, I think by default, Carly's getting fed. Oh, let me try to give it to my boy Kenny.
Want something to eat?
You gotta answer me, or Kenny, Ben, Larry. Yeah, that's about the long and short of it. That's interesting though. Like, hold on.
Back in a bit.
2 of the characters refused. Fuck, you can't give it to everyone even if you wanted to. Yeah. I think it's interesting that they, like, railroaded me away from giving it to people. Carly outright said, like, give it to other people. I got plenty of feelings about that, Dapper. Like, Carly outright said, give it to other people. I don't think it's the worst idea to give it to Larry, as much as I hate Larry. Because that might be an olive branch. But that also didn't work on her, either. You know what? Fuck all y'all. Carly's getting it.
Want something to eat?
Give seasoned crackers.
Here.
Me? How about you? You look like crap, Lee. When was the last time you ate?
I'm okay.
I want you to have this, okay? In case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
See, that's why.
I know
that's
I
why
said
she
it
gets
didn't matter
food.
why you saved me instead of Doug, but
You don't owe me anything, Carly.
Yeah, hold up a second. I had 3 characters out. I'd be like, no. Like, I want to see if Lenny.
Want something to eat?
If Kenny's going to say no. Like, at this point,
Here, Kenny.
I can't give these fucking
How
crackers
about my
away.
boy? He eat yet?
Yeah, I gave him something.
Sure, then hand it over. I'm
That's
starved.
reasonable.
Thanks.
Not such an easy job, is it?
Never said it was.
Okay, that
I don't envy you. I
that
don't
was
know
a
how
hell
you
of
have the
a
strength to do this
scene,
every day.
but okay.
I don't have a choice.
Hey, thanks for looking out for me and my family. I'm serious about that offer to come with us. You've more than earned a ride on the RV with me. Still,
Yeah.
I guess some people aren't going to be happy with your choices.
You're out! What happened to my food?
There's none left.
You keep treating people like this, and your days in this group are numbered.
You're one to
Really?
talk,
'Cause I
old
fed
man.
most of the group. And,
Yeah? Well,
yeah.
I don't see you working on that wall.
No. He was outside the wall in the danger, like, earlier. Hunting for food for you.
Lee, come here, please.
He didn't make it, did he?
He lost too much blood.
God damn it. I'm getting sick of this shit.
Ken, come back. There's nothing...
Let him go, Katja.
But
He just needs time. It's been a rough morning.
that man you brought...
Rip.
I tried, but he
Rip
was
band
never
director
on side.
comb over.
Well, at least he's not our problem anymore.
What about the other kid?
Oh, shit. Q. I was getting ready to talk shit. What the fuck is... Why are we zooming around the world, Lee?
Shit, it's stuck!
I'm clicking game. I don't have a left stick game. Oh, Q. I have to hit Q.
Shoot it!
How did she not shoot me?
you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Whew.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place, asshole?
Dad, calm down.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Why didn't you tell us
Thank
he
you
was
for the
bitten?
hydrate.
What?
He was bitten, and you didn't say a goddamn word.
But he wasn't bitten, I swear.
Well, your not bitten friend here came back to life and tried to kill my wife.
What? Wait, you all don't know?
What the hell are you talking about?
It's not the bite that does it. You come back no matter how you die. If you don't destroy the brain, that's just what
He
happens.
bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
We're all infected?
Oh, thank you for the stretch.
I guess so.
Oh.
I don't know. All I know is that I've seen people turn who I know were never bitten. When I first saw it happen,
God.
we were all hiding out in a
My
gym,
hip.
and everybody thought we were finally safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I think, I guess she couldn't take it. She took some pills. A lot
Fucking
of
Jenny
them.
Pitcher. Ruined it for everybody.
Someone went in the girls' room the next morning, and God.
I do appreciate.
Whoa, lady, relax.
I don't trust these motherfuckers.
Me and my brother, we just want to know if y'all can help us
Now
out.
shoot 'em.
I said back off, Carly.
We don't want any trouble.
Of course, neither do we. I'm Andy St. John.
I don't trust
Here's
these
my brother
motherfuckers.
Dan.
Look at their
We're just
look
out
at their
looking for
hair. I
gasoline.
don't trust them.
Looks like you folks got the motel locked
Girls
down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much obliged.
Why do you need gas?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on
Yes,
gas.
Larry, there's a
Look,
new invention called
we own a
electricity.
dairy
I
farm
know
a
you're
few
fucking
miles up
old
the
and don't
road.
understand.
If y'all be willing to
John
lower
St.
your
John.
guns, we can
No,
talk
no,
about
it was
some kind
Andy
of
St.
trade.
John.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
I'm gonna suck the
Lee,
milk
why
right
don't
out
you
of
and
the
Mom
cow's
check the
udder.
place out, see if it's legit. I'm going with you. I got your
Fresh
back if
from the
anything seems
tap.
Fishy.
So, what are y'all thinking?
The lactose is gonna be intolerant of me.
You've got a deal. We'll bring some gas to you, Terry. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. We'll see how it goes from there.
Sounds fair. A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Not getting it
Sure
on.
do. We lost
This
most
is
of the cattle, but
transactional.
we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
See, they started a fucking garden. These clearly
It's nice to get
evil
away from that
bastards.
motel for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally, I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
You think they'd want me for a leader?
Sure, everybody looks up to you.
Well,
They have to,
not
I'm Paul.
everyone thinks I'm so trustworthy.
Because
Clearly,
of your
evil
past.
bastards had it easier.
anyone else
They were
know?
already farmers. To be fair, they already had farmland. Yes, I am aware.
Larry knows.
Great. That can't be easy.
Yes,
Time
you
might
and
be.
Jagboo just
She was there. when
right on
I
the same
told her the
wavelength.
story. Asked me about it. I lied to her, but
What exactly did happen with the senator?
Somehow, I ended up getting locked.
it was an accident. I mean, I pretty much knew about the affair. Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't
Yes.
have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see
Once
it that
again,
way.
I'm
Maybe
pissed
you're
about
right.
this. Pissed about enough to pause. I'm pissed about it because, in all reality, it only benefits Lee to get ahead of that. Like, you can either be ahead of it or it can be something that happens to you. It'll, like, that kind of stuff always comes out. Like, you can either own it and be, like, right there and, like, have control over the narrative and, like, explain your side of it. Or people will find out, and they will find out. It's not if or when. They will. And then you don't really get your chance to say, like, hey, it was actually more like this. It's just people have made assumptions and they're going to go. And it annoys me because I've been fairly honest in this game about it, and they're not giving me the ability to just own it.
Listen, over the years,
Thank you for
I've
coming to
reported
my
on
TED
some
Talk.
pretty messed up shit. I've seen situations like yours 100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
I really appreciate that.
Hey, listen, it was an autoerotic
I mean, thank
asphyxiation
God Lee showed up
thing.
when he did.
Like, it
Right,
just
Lee?
happened.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
I grew up in Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in. at
Don't
that
remember shit,
motor.
Andy.
Who's running things over there?
We work
It's a
as group,
democracy.
all of us looking out for each other.
I hear that. There's so many dumbasses out there fighting each other these days. It's just stupid.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Well,
Change
the
the
kid here's
subject.
our newest arrival, but we're all looking forward to some food. We really need it.
Well, here's
They're
to
asking
helping each
questions
other
I'm not
out.
comfortable
Well,
answering.
we'd love to get you all out to the dairy. Like I said, we got plenty of food, and quite frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers,
Yeah.
I used to help out on a
They're
goat
asking
farm.
really specific
Yeah, that's
questions.
great.
What are your
Everything
numbers? Who's in
Mama's
charge?
been running the
Those
dairy
are questions
for
that aren't
as long
comfortably
as I can
answered.
remember, but now it's.
You think you're gonna cut me out of this?
Shit, get down.
Uh-oh.
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this shit.
Bandits.
Fucking Gary.
Those look like the people who raided my camp.
It sounds like intel,
Fuck
Jagbu.
you.
That sounds like
You
gathering
kids were
intel.
hungry, and you guys were keeping it all
There's
for
only two of them.
yourselves.
Oh no, there's
Yeah, and you
a
know
lot
what?
more
We
of
ate
them.
it all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens. But let's just wait this out. And
I don't
hope they move on.
I don't trust them because they're like
Fuck
not
you.
visibly like worried or armed.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
That's way too many bullets to be using at the end of the world.
Asshole.
The world out here has
With the Baklava, all I can think is terrorist win.
Let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Maybe run down and like steal his crossbow and run his pockets. Probably take his shoes. Like shoes are a thing in the apocalypse that you like would need to constantly be finding and like looking for.
Here it is. St. John Family Dairy.
555-0199.
See how we kept this place so safe.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing
Bayonne smells
4,000
great.
volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
I mean, I feel like an electric fence is just more trouble than it's worth.
Ever have any accidents?
Nah.
It's safer here than out there.
This place looks untouched. You'd never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth
Too
protecting.
idyllic.
Hence all the
I don't trust it.
I thought I
This is
saw
gonna be
y'all
some
with
Texas
company
Chainsaw
coming down the
Massacre
drive.
bullshit.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St.
This is
John
gonna be some
Dairy.
weird, like the
This
hills
here's
have
Lee.
eyes or
He's from Macon.
some kind of
A
horror
couple of
movie.
our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They
What
got
happened to
a
your
few more
farmhands?
friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead your group?
We
We
work
all
together.
Plus,
We're a
we've got plenty of
collective.
people with military experience.
Well, that's good to hear. That motel ain't the safest place.
We're
Now that
practicing
y'all are
communism,
here,
damn it.
We'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
They're so low. I do not trust them. They're
Thanks for having us. We
They
brought
are
some
too
gasoline
inviting.
on good faith.
We're all incredibly hungry.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right.
That is a
Hopefully
luxury that would be
Nadell will
gone
make it
fairly
through this
quick.
bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Your cow is sick? What's she?
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet?
I don't
Oh,
trust the
my.
St. John.
Our
Like,
prayers have been answered.
so
our whole
if a
group
group
could
is
come
too
for the day.
wholesome or
Well,
good,
how
they're
about
probably
this?
evil.
Y'all go
And
get your
these
veterinary
people
friend, and
look
I'll prepare
evil.
some dinner. A
Like the
big
son's
feast for all
particularly.
you hungry souls. It'll be nice.
And she's
to have
being
some
sweet
folks
as
to help
sugar,
out
so,
around
like,
here
I don't
again.
trust her.
Danny, why don't you come help me out?
And
with
he looks like a goblin.
Why don't
Danny
I head back
looks like
with
a
the food
fucking
and round up
goblin.
everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
Take this. Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
Did they just give Carly
Mark, Lee,
both guns?
Why don't you
Because
take
she
a
had
look
her
around?
pistol with her
Once you get
earlier.
settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter.
Did I get my
You can
axe
learn a little
back?
something about our fence. I'm gonna
Is it
go
still
top
stuck
off
in the back of
generators
the,
before they run dry.
pickup?
Come get me when you're ready.
You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence.
You're a little
If
too
we
eager,
play our
Mark.
cards
You
right,
need to calm
this
your
might turn
bitch
out to
ass
be a place
down.
we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay, We need to figure out if this place is as safe as they're telling us.
Right. Obviously, they
Wait,
think
wait.
it's
Which
safe.
question was a
But is
good
it safe
question?
enough for the kids?
Because I've been saying a lot of
Noticed
shit and I
broken
don't
swing
trust
over
them.
there. Not a big deal, but maybe there's other things not working that we just can't see yet.
And checking the fence perimeter sounds like a decent way
Yeah,
to get a good
hold
look
up.
at their defenses.
That is important, though. Do I
I'll
have
keep
my
eyes
axe?
open, and you find out what
Do
you
I
can
have?
command.
Does Lee have his Mjolnir? I'd be worried to touch anything anywhere near fence-like here.
So what have you found out? Is this looking like a good place to stay?
I literally just got in here.
All right, keep me posted.
Let's walk over here. I do like how if I click on a thing in the distance, Lee automatically walks to it. They got corn.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet.
Region number however many.
When was the last time it got any use?
That I wouldn't survive the
Been
apocalypse.
quite a
I don't
while.
like corn.
Don't exactly
I
have
like
a lot
things
of
made
kids
from
visiting
corn.
anymore.
I just don't like
look
corn.
forward to the day when kids can just be kids again.
I think corn's kind of gross.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
I do have my axe back, more importantly. Not much from my understanding. From my understanding, like, corn is fairly, like, not... Like, it doesn't give you a ton of nutritional value. It doesn't give you...
You can definitely tell they built this thing themselves.
Like, it doesn't give you a ton of calories. Like, you won't starve to death, and you won't get, like, protein poisoning or anything like that, but... or rabbit sickness, I think it's called.
Pointy.
Well, if that isn't fucking... Who's the writer that it's named after? Chekhov's gun. If that isn't a Chekhov's gun.
Could be useful if I can find some boards to cut.
Boy, do I have some good news for
Mind
you,
if I
Lee.
use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
Well, I was gonna beat your ass to death with this board, but I guess I can fix some. List of post-apocalyptic foods. Well, the reason why corn is kind of, yeah, just slide it into your back pocket like a normal fucking person does, Lee. Uh-oh.
Looks like the fence runs around the entire property, not just the house.
While it isn't high in caloric value, it's easy to grow and grows in abundance.
When it comes to safety.
Like, you get what, like 5 ears of corn off of one stalk or something like that? Like, you can get a lot of corn from... Really wish this had, like, standard third-person camera controls.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
How
curious.
secure is your barn? Having a safe place for the cows pretty important.
Thanks to the fence, nothing gets in here anymore.
I don't like that he stopped me.
Unfortunately, Daddy's took most of our cattle before we got it running.
Mind if I take a look?
Sure, but why don't we do that after we tend to the perimeter?
Sounds good.
But, like, corn from my understanding, and I could be wrong, I'm not
The
smart.
board is good, but I need some rope.
Where else would I find rope other than the barn? Maybe there's some rope up here. In the house. Gonna rummage through their shit real quick. Hey, rope.
This rope is perfect for the swing.
Wonder
This
if Mama
dairy
wants
went
some
a lot of
company.
ribbons in its day,
I
huh?
mean,
This place was my daddy's life. Meant everything to him. You know, when he
It's
first
funny,
bought
in my
this
head,
place, it was a
I've casted her as
single-story
an
house.
actress.
Is that
Margot
After
Martindale.
us kids was born, he insisted
If you look
on
her
adding a
up, it's
second
like,
floor.
you'll see what I
Said
mean.
they had to have room for as many babies as they could have.
Hold on, did I get
Mama,
her name right?
She was done after Dan.
My folks stopped after 2 as well.
Then one day, the world changed. Now this place is all we have left of Daddy. That's why we take such good care.
Yeah, Margot
of it.
Martindale.
Why we want to share it with good folks like yourself.
If you may know her from BoJack Horseman. Like, literally, that is like the person I would cast in this.
Fresh herbs. I can hardly wait for dinner.
I mean, to be fair, that would be a nice thing to have in the apocalypse.
Well, hi there, Lee. What
I mean,
can
I'm
do
trying,
for you,
y'all.
sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
Ma'am,
think
would
with
you like to
Andy's
get
help,
dipped
I've
down?
got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy. He's got a lot of weight.
Yeah,
on
I mean, to
his
be fair,
shoulders
that's the
these
kind of
days,
thing you
so
can
I'm
grow in a
sure he'd
window
love any
box.
help he can get.
The family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Like,
Well,
you can grow a lot of
aren't you
herbs in,
sweet?
like,
Thank
just
you.
window boxes like
The
that.
boys and I have
Like,
tried to adapt
fairly
as
easy.
best we can, but we still keep some of our old routines to help remind us.
I'm
of
not
better
really a
times.
plant person. I don't like growing plants and, like, tending to plants and whatnot.
What happened to the rest of your staff?
Oh, we've had our share of tragedy.
Losing flowers or seeds,
just
though.
like
Yeah,
everyone
that
else,
is an
I'm
issue,
sure.
getting the seeds.
Some of our staff took off to find their family as soon as they heard the news.
But I feel like looting
You
a
get
hardware
stuck
store
around,
fairly
well,
early on would
we
yield
lost
you
most
a
them
lot
the
of
first
seed.
night those things showed up here. It was a tough night.
Like, you wouldn't be able to do generational growing. I don't want to ask you either of these questions. You seem rude to me.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Just curious, I guess.
Let's
Making
not start
conversation.
thinking too far ahead now. Let's just focus on getting y'all a good home-cooked meal tonight.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
I don't trust her. Thought the birds were tweeting IRL. That's always like my definite sign that I've been awake too long.
All right. This should
Is I
be
can
too
hear the
tough.
birds in the morning out my window.
Well, I'll be damned.
There was a board and some rope, dude. I
Mama's
didn't
gonna
perform
be
necromancy.
thrilled to see that old swing all fixed up.
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my.
I heard a content-aware thing happened.
Just trying to help out a bit around here.
You know, I used to push Andy and his brother out here on that swing every night when they were kids.
Before you were wearing people's
Seems like
skin,
such a long
I'm on to
time
you,
ago
lady.
now.
Yeah, it does.
All right, I think I have milked this area for everything I can do. But birds here be tweeting like this at midnight. I mean, I'm about to ask a really fucking stupid question.
Hi.
Are birds
Hi.
not out at night?
Well, I'm
like the
glad
birds
you guys
like go to
decided
bed?
to help us out. I noticed back in the motel
Like I assume
that
most
you
of
folks
them
were pretty
probably
well
operate
armed.
during the day.
Been
But I know,
stockpiling,
like,
huh?
I don't know if it's just dark in the sky and I can't.
Yeah, if you need some extra
And I
people
just
to
don't
protect
see
the dairy,
birds?
you can count on us.
But like,
hopefully it'll never
my
come
fucking
to that,
glasses
but
are all
thanks.
fucked up. Fence stops the walkers.
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Should cause
Walkers.
they're up
Is
early,
that
but
what you
apparently
call
not.
them? That's
I hear them most late at
the
night.
old
I think it
one
depends on the
wouldn't have,
type
but Mac,
of bird.
who
Like
was
I'm
our
sure it
foreman,
depends on the
he
type
figured
of bird.
out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to
Like
entertainment
realistically,
these
it's
days, I guess.
most
These
things.
generators are enough to
You
power
can.
the whole
You're
dairy?
probably
We got
right
lots,
if you
so
do it the
gotta
most
keep
like
trading for fuel as
non-confrontational
much as you
answer
can,
to
but
it.
they all work
And honestly,
together
it's
to
probably
do
like
the
I don't know.
trick.
Maybe some of them.
Like us.
Some of them probably don't. I don't know. And you're probably right.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
I don't trust that. I feel like it would be more common for you to lose contact with groups of survivors because they got killed, not or the group disintegrated, not they moved on and went looking for their families. Like,
Mark
I don't
and I
trust
can
these
help you with that
motherfuckers.
perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Yeah, I'm watching your punk ass, Andy. That is your real name. I'm assuming your barn is filled with walkers or some dumb shit. It's real pretty.
So
I mean, it
how's
looks
the
like a
place
golf
looking?
course.
Is it safe enough for us to stay, if we can?
It's pretty amazing what they've done with this dairy.
Just if the group disbands, they
Let's see
also
what it takes to
obviously gonna
secure
stay
this
close
fence
to
before
their
drawing
house.
any
Yeah.
conclusions.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Larry.
Why the hell did you have to tell him I thought he was a racist? As if tensions weren't high enough.
Sorry, man. It popped out.
I try to be civil at least.
He's too busy being cranky to notice.
I mean, Mark seems like a decent one.
There's one.
Like, with the whole, like,
ugh,
you know, calling Larry's bullshit.
Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Howdy, Roxy. I'm actually kind of on the side of I agree. I don't think Larry's per se racist. I think he's old and just has his own prejudices. Ugh, that word got stuck in the throat. Welcome in, thank you for coming. But I kind of agree with you. I don't think he's racist per se. He doesn't like Lee because of the murder, which is reasonable. But I also think Larry's an asshole.
Who do you think he was?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But I don't think you're too far off with that.
Come on. I'm sure there's still a few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God.
I mean,
can
fortress
you
is a
imagine
bit-
not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
Useless without
It's
gas.
useless
That's
without
fair.
gas. We might need
I mean, to be
food,
fair,
but at the
fossil
same
fuels,
time,
I feel
need
like,
gas,
would
too.
be a
Not
terrible
many
idea.
drivers these days, Lee. We could scrounge up a year's worth of gas, easy. So what's your take on
Cool.
the
How do you
runners?
store a
They
year's
seem
worth
to
of
have
gas?
this place tied down pretty well.
These folks are just delaying the inevitable.
You can
This
handle
place
an
is gonna
axe because they
fall
won't
apart,
trust the fence
just
to be
like
off.
everywhere else.
That's fair.
Maybe you're right.
To be fair, there
There's
is a
another
light.
one.
There's light
I
bulbs
see it.
around, and like the fence is off because the light bulbs ain't lit up. Like, see right here, there's like those work light. I assume that's supposed to tell me if the fence is on or off. I think they like to play hard on stereotypes. They're darn good at making stereotypes seem accurate. Yeah, like, I also feel like you kind of have to go with the archetypes when
You never
you
get used to the smell, do you?
like when you write characters
Nope.
like this. You know,
Christ. I can't
especially
stop
something like
thinking
this when
about
there's
dinner.
so many different dialogue options.
Thanks for the
like you'd have to be
rations,
very
though.
nuanced.
It's not easy eating in front of the kids, but
I fed the kids
it's
too.
all that's keeping me on my feet right now.
Look deeper, you're like, yeah, seems accurate. Yeah, I mean, that, to be fair,
Just try to focus on the task.
I panic.
They knew what they were doing, teasing us with food and then giving us chores.
Feel like the force
having a
needed
good
to
meal
cut
would be
off
worth it.
the hands would have really messed up
Come
the
on.
fence. Yeah,
I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr.
carrots
Crispy
have so
off
many
of here.
layers.
I
It's
think we
actually
get
really
better
good
leverage
writing.
from the other side.
I'm
idea.
torn on that because all of them are pretty standard, like archetypes. Like, you know, I don't think any of them are particularly like, you know, special. Like I think like the story will unfold in a way which I haven't played all of this before.
Holy fuck!
Uh-oh.
What just happened?
The fences are on.
Why the hell would he turn the fence on? He knows we're out here.
Oh shit!
What the? Get to the gate.
Oh shit!
Get down!
You asshole!
And it's sort of way to go. Robin Hood's attacking us.
Now you're fucked!
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck. Now what?
With the fence on that gate, it's our only way out.
Show yourself!
Hold on one second. All right. Lightheaded from the coughing, time to go. Push Lee.
Behind the tractor! Come on out! I see him!
What?
You asshole!
Is pushing the tractor not what I'm supposed to be doing here?
I already got one of you!
All right.
Fuel. Of course.
Why would it have fuel, Lee? Is there a... Oh, yeah, I can unhook the tiller.
Try to lure me to the open.
Well, it seems like a standard asshole. Protecting this for his daughter. Kind of how Lee would take care of.
What about our arrangement?
I can see where you're coming from with that.
We can reach the gate.
Like, I don't think that's an
back to the
unreasonable way to look at the, to look at Larry's character.
You really think you can fuck with us? Get closer!
I feel like it's partly used as an excuse, though. Like,
I already got one of you.
God damn it.
What happened? Shit. It's one of the dead we pushed down earlier. Gonna have to move it.
It ain't right. I see him. We had a deal.
Oh, I don't like that he just said we had a deal. Like, I don't trust these farmers. Be way closer to the tractor, yeah.
Another one?
Still hate him,
How
but
many of
like
those
interesting
things
to
did
look
you push
at.
down?
Beyond your personal field and with the, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you're 100% right. Like, and also like, you can like a character for their writing and how they. Oh lord. Lovely, stop. Stop, my dude. Oh, Lord Q. Here's do they have so many arrows.
You okay?
Almost entirely arrows.
Come on. The gate's right there.
Wait, how am I? What's red? Why red? Okay. Like, you can like a character and disagree with everything about them. Like, that's entirely reasonable. Like, I'm trying to think of a character I like that is a complete asshole. I know there's a couple, but my mind is blank and empty. More about layers of specific characters, but mumbles and spoiler language. That's fair.
The electric fence came on. Some people started attacking from the woods, and we got trapped between them and the fence.
Holy shit, are you okay?
No, there's
I heard
fucking
Mark
arrows
yelling.
sticking out
Thought
of
y'all
him.
were giving me the all clear. Man, I am real sorry.
Oh my lord! What happened
This
to you,
is,
sweetheart?
like, I
was those
brought this up
bastards
last
in the
time.
woods, Mama.
And it's kind of
I'll
a
be
weird
alright once
thing
it's
where
over. God damn, it hurts.
I vaguely remember story
Mark,
plot points
oh my
of this,
God, what
particularly
happened?
towards
He
the
got shot
end
with
of
an
it.
arrow.
Christ,
But I
are
don't
you
know
gonna
if I
be
ever
okay?
played it
Yeah,
or not.
I'm fine.
Like back when it came out in
should just
2012,
pull it out.
2011,
Oh
whatever
no,
it
honey,
was.
come on. Brenda's got you. Come on inside now. We'll have you all sorted out.
Mark's gonna be a skin
Must be
suit.
the
What kind
veterinarian.
of shit is this?
We ran into some people on the way up here. Bandits, I guess. I think it was them that attacked us.
They gave us a lot of problems in the beginning. Killed a bunch of our farmhands. We were able to get them to stop by making a deal.
You knew about these people?
Food for
Get turned into a
protection.
lizard person
Not like
from-
we had
oh,
much
yeah.
of a choice, but they did
Like I
stop
said,
hassling us.
I'm getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre
damn
vibes
it.
off these
Carly
people.
said
They're gonna
this
make
place
it
was locked
into
down
like skin
tight.
suits or something. Also, it's The Walking Dead. Everybody's horrible.
It was just a fluke thing. We
I
can't
mean,
stop
everyone in
assuming
the
there
neighbor
aren't bad
talked about this
people
game
out
when it came
there.
out,
What
so
the
it's
hell
not
do
why.
you
Yeah,
mean
that's
a
fair.
fluke?
It could have happened anywhere. Could have happened to
To
us
be
in the
fair, it's
motor
also
inn.
one of my big complaints about
Listen, we
this
may have
game.
had an agreement
Comes
with those
from
people,
reviews
but we
at the
will
time.
not stand for this shit.
Ain't no way we're gonna let those sons of
Is that
bitches
what
get away with this.
Leatherface
You know
is?
where these
Yeah,
assholes
Leatherface is from
They're
Texas
hard to
Chainsaw
pin
Massacre.
down, but I think I know where at
Like
least
the
one of their
Toby Hooper
camps
film.
are.
Like,
When you're ready
no,
to
wait,
go
is that
scope
right?
out that
Is Toby
bandit
Hooper?
camp, come find us.
Mad they didn't take him. Didn't make him
Bandits?
take the
Are you
arrow to the knee.
serious? This place isn't safe. We can't stay here.
That was a new meme at the time,
This place
too.
is a hell of a lot safer
That
than
was like
motorway.
current and
I
contemporary.
think all of us and our guns
Yeah,
can
that's a
handle
good
a couple
point.
of punks with bows and arrows.
That would have been funny.
What we need to do is find a way to get our whole group out here to stay.
I only know
Take
Leatherface
this
from
place over
DVD.
if we have to.
Whoa,
I do
cool
not
your
like him in
jets
it.
there, Rambo.
That doesn't
These are
surprise
nice
me.
people.
Jagbu, you
Let's
don't
not
watch
do
movies.
anything to get us thrown out before
Much to my
we-
chagrin, you do not
I'm gonna
watch
head out and
movies.
help Dan deal with these bandits. You guys should try to make friends with Andy and Brenda while I'm gone.
Well, that's easy. I
Great.
got charm coming out of
Larry's
my
here.
ass.
Yeah, that's real charming, Dad.
Be an adventure like you with
Where's
anything
Ben
in
and
Heritage.
Carmen?
Exactly.
Since Carly and Ben ate some of the food on the way to get us, she volunteered to stay behind and watch the motor inn until we get back.
Powers and Dead by Daylight is all. So watching some classic horror recently. Ooh.
Hey,
What
kid,
were you watching?
look what Lee got
tell,
working for
Tell me about what you were watching.
Swing! I love swings, just like at my treehouse. Come on, Doc. Thanks, Lee. You're the best.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right I am. I do like this current. Wait. Is he around? Can I go root around in the barn now? He didn't let me in the barn earlier, and I don't trust. I read the comics. Barns are never good. Scream, Halloween, also Friday the 13th. All good movies. I can't use the little spigot.
If there's
Like,
not enough
definitely
room in the
like
house for all of us, I guess a few
classics,
of us
like
could camp out
social
here in sheds.
zeitgeist kind of movies. Horrors and psycho or classic horror, late 90s, early 2000 horror, a la Scream. And I know you did last summer. I would argue that Scream, because of the
If there's not enough room in the house for all of us, I guess a few of us could camp out here
I would
in
argue that
sheds.
Scream is considered classic horror because of how it changed the generation of horror. Like,
Lots of hay.
that tends to be a
Enough of these might work as
like a good
adequate cover for
signifier.
nails, if that becomes a
Also, it's
problem.
Wes Craven. How can you not love Wes Craven? Although I haven't seen that new Scream yet. Kind of excited to see it. Really excited for the Crystal Lake series. They're making a Crystal Lake series? Oh,
Having a crop like that on hand must be great.
that was corn.
We're gonna need to learn how to maintain.
Gonna make
it.
ramen, so I had some strawberries. Yeah, never mind, it's fruit time. Fruit time! God damn, I can barely see
Looks
that
like a
thing.
feeding station for the cow.
Okay. Reasonable. Go talk to these two assholes. The fuck y'all want? Oh, good, I don't get to talk to Larry.
Lee, oh my God, I'm so glad you two didn't
Scream
get
brought
killed
in an
out there.
element of
Do you
self-awareness
think
and
Mark
comedy
will be
horror.
okay?
It didn't exist
Wish I
before. Oh,
knew,
100%.
I think he's in good
Like,
hands.
Scream is definitely
Yeah?
the
It's not too
introduction
bad?
of, like,
You'll
the
be
meta
fine.
horror.
I've seen guys go through worse.
You know?
How could
And
you
you
all
could argue
bring us
that,
to
like,
this place?
there's a student film that does it a couple years earlier called Who Goes There? You could argue that that technically is the first, like, meta horror. But, like, Scream is kind of like the first widespread one. Also, Scream's just a good movie. We stop taking themselves so seriously. Yeah. I think to a point you have to. I mean, horror's also generational. Like, we had Freddy and, or not Freddy. Literally the opposite of Freddy. Take it you and Kenny haven't made up.
I take it you and Kenny didn't exactly make up on the way here.
You
I
have
tried
like
seeing
the
things from
late
his point of
70s,
view,
early
having a
80s
wife and
slasher
kid and
movies
everything.
like,
But
you know,
gambling with your
Halloween and
family's
Friday
life
the
is pretty
13th.
stupid if
Where
you
it's a
ask me.
human killer, you know, stalking teens.
I know you and Kenny are friends, but you
And
recognize
then
that he's not the right
ends
person
up
to
in
lead
like
this group, don't
85,
you?
86-ish, where both of them become supernatural.
Kenny believes there's still hope. Maybe that's what we need.
Jason becomes a zombie.
Well,
Michael
hope
Myers
doesn't do any
becomes, you
good
know,
if we're all dead.
the
I'm focused
demon
on
of
keeping us
Samhain or
alive.
whatever the hell it was. Whatever stupid shit
And not
Friday
giving my
or
dad
Halloween
food.
5 tried to tell
That
me
was
was
cold.
happening. You get these like later horror, like it all goes cyclical though. Everybody currently being sketching up called Slasher. I'm not aware of that one. I have no comment on it because I don't know it. Freddy scared me until we get to like Freddy 3, which also I 100% think might be an allegory for like homosexuality. It's either 2 or 3. Hey, Lurkers Will Watch. Enjoy your show, Dapper. Actually, real quick, I'm going to run off to the bathroom real fast. I will be right back. Take this time to, like, grab a drink, whatnot. Stretch out. I will be right back, though. Enjoy the clips. I do respect the idea of being able to live, like, in a more minimalist kind of way. I can't do it, but I respect it. The lady just scared the shit out of me. What's wrong? Oh no, I didn't expect a big man in a fedora. However will I get around him? No, it's Mr. X, different fella. Come on, Leon. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oof. See if I can find where the hell it went in at. That scared the shit out of me. I forgot that I had this on. That just scared the fuck out of me. I was so into what I'm doing and I'm like not used to just hearing them out in the world. I'm the goddamn Batman. Talking shit while this dude just smacks me. So like, so Batman doesn't kill. Canonically, Batman doesn't kill. But ain't neither of these dudes ever walking right again or peeing right. Like, both those dudes are gonna need, like, assistance walking and, like, wiping their ass for the rest of their lives. Yeah. So, I used to be a firm believer in, like, cold coffee is bad coffee. I guess if we're playing semantics, no, it doesn't. But like, what kind of a life is it really? Like, Batman just outright like, well, hope you didn't like your legs there, buddy. I try to cut between the clips, and Batman clip is so long. Yeah, no, Gay Freddy.
Fellas,
it's how you feel.
I'm pretty sure it's 3. Admittedly, I'm not the most knowledgeable about Nightmare on Elm Street.
No shit.
So something peaceful. Nobody sleep being the enemy. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, once again, Wes Craven was brilliant.
Then we'll all mount up for some revenge.
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck are these people in the woods?
We don't know.
But like,
some of them used to work at the big box up the way.
Like
save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're
and I think it's 3 specifically because I would have to rewatch it to make sure, but I know like
find their camp.
It has a lot of.
We'll go in a few minutes.
It has a lot of feeling of like coming out.
Sure, that's understandable.
And like,
talk things over with
or
your
like
group.
hiding.
Just come find us when you're ready.
Like I'd have to rewatch the movie to have a more like eloquent, because I haven't seen it in 5-10 years now. But yeah, like there's a reasonable argument that can be made about that. Sure, ladies just walk right into the kid swinging.
Haley.
But yeah, Freddy stopped scaring me when he started making bad puns.
In case we decide to make this a more
like for some reason, same reason why I'm not like I was never scared of Chucky.
Seems pretty safe.
It's like
keep your ears open for anything else that might help us.
I don't need to watch your stand-up routine. Like, just murder me already.
How you holding up?
I hope they feed us, Lee. Soon. On the way over here, I was getting dizzy, hands shaking, cold sweats. Thought I was gonna pass out.
Scary Batman.
Got food here.
It's possible, yeah.
But I'm not
to be fair, like
one meal, you know.
The best art is often an allegory for something else, and sometimes the artist doesn't get a say in what the allegory is.
I guess Lily isn't too thrilled about
It's
being
good,
here.
I'd be interested.
I could give two shits about
They were
what
bad
Lily
puns.
wants. Duck and Katya need food, and I'm not about to sit
Which is
around
also
that motor inn and watch
controversial
them go hungry.
take here.
You're with me on this, right?
Of course I'm with you.
Yeah, of course. Lily's
You and your
judgment is
mustache,
clouded,
Kenny.
But you got a pretty clear head about this.
Controversial take here.
Did Duck and Katya get here okay?
Not a fan.
No, it wasn't
I am,
easy.
but not while
Duck
there's
didn't
murder.
look so good on the walk over to this place.
That's why movies used to be
If
fun. They
everything
don't
works
have a
out,
set political
maybe
or
he and
whatever
Katya
message.
can have an easier
You
life
read it.
here.
I mean,
I hope you're right.
it depends
Duck
what
and
you mean.
Clementine deserve
Every
a better life than starving to death at some
all
crappy
art
motel.
is subject
I'm
to the
gonna go
reality
have
in
a look
which it
around.
exists.
Don't wait too long to help scope out that bandit camp. It'd be a good
think of,
opportunity to find out a bit more about the St. John's
Night of
and
Living
their
Dead.
relationship with those bandits.
Night of the Living Dead was what, 1968?
See what I can find out.
I believe. Like, that movie ended up accidentally having a political message and, like, a message about racial, like, injustice and all that. Like, good art does that, whether you notice it or not.
Hey,
It's kind of the point of art,
you like the swing?
is to make you,
It's fun.
like, think
Thanks
about
for
things
fixing
and
it.
evaluate
Will you
things.
push me on it?
And there's no wrong interpretation. I mean, actually, that's wrong. There are, in fact, wrong interpretations.
Happy to push you on the
But
swing. Mind if Clementine takes a turn?
Max and
All
Fish
right,
were-
Duck.
yeah,
Let
they're about
Clementine have a
like, to
try
be fair,
for it.
modern art is about as subtle as a sledgehammer, especially large production art. And there's a reason for that. There are a bunch of people whose job it is to dumb it down for you.
How you holding up, Clementine?
Like, there are people who work
okay, I
in
guess.
studios. Their
Are you
whole
okay?
job
Yeah.
is going,
I'm just a little worried about Mark.
I don't know why
Mark
the
going to
character
be
has to
okay?
wear this hat.
Lucky out there. Could've been
It
a lot
doesn't make
worse.
sense. Can we
you
explain
going
the
to
hat
find
in an
people who
earlier
hurt
scene,
Mark?
and then we get dumb
Then
scenes
we
where
have
they
to make
explain
sure
the
they
hat?
don't hurt anyone else.
You
Be
know,
careful. I want you to stay lucky too.
Ever since I
it's part of the problem with art being made by committee
Okay.
as well. I'm not saying the auteur approach
think
is
of the deer?
correct,
It's pretty.
but like art by
It
committee
reminds me of
tends
how
to
things used to
have
look
the edges
before.
round off
Yeah,
of
it
it.
does.
Do you think things will ever get back to how they were?
Which is also why Hollywood's always chasing the dragon of.
I'm not sure, Clem. I hope so.
I like how my
hope so,
entire
too.
approach to like talking to Clementine has been unsure.
Don't worry. We're safe here.
As long as the bad people.
The
don't
entire,
get me
like-
too, right?
I won't let what happened.
Like, I
to
don't
Mark
think the
happen to you.
auteur method is
Promise?
correct. Like somebody,
I promise.
some crazy person like
All
Hideo
right, Clem,
Kojima
that's
or
enough for now.
David Lynch
Okay,
or
thanks for
what have
pushing
you,
me.
making
course.
art
It's all
as
yours.
impermeable as humanly possible
Okay,
for
Duck, don't pop a gasket.
you know, for people who want to deal with insurmountable art. You know? What's that over there? Writer strike amused me. We do a crap job, but we like to be paid more. The writers aren't doing the crap job,
Doesn't
though.
look very safe.
Like,
Guess that's the point.
I mean, to be fair, also, like, there's, like, worker rights things. Like, they're trying to make a lot of writing positions unpaid intern jobs, and there's it's far more dense and, like, tiresome than I am knowledgeable about it. So don't take my word for it, but there's a lot of stuff.
I guess
that,
Mark and I were lucky we weren't
Also,
touching this thing when it came up.
your employer don't get to say, we are making record profits, and then want to pay you less as well. Like, you don't get to say both. Because studios are making money hand over fist. And while movies are getting more expensive to produce, somebody's getting impaled on that. I'm 100% calling it. That's Chekhov's gun right here. Like, somebody's getting impaled on that. Maybe it's Larry. Can it be Larry? But yeah, like...
Hey, Lee.
Change your mind about going out to track down them bandits?
We are definitely going, no.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah,
be a
let's
good
go
opportunity to
fucking
find
hunt
out a
some
bit
people,
more
I
about
guess.
what we're up against.
Y'all know
Let's
all
do it.
about hunting people.
I'll stay here and hold down the
Creepy
fort.
sons of
Remember,
bitches.
we're just doing reconnaissance for now. No use getting ourselves killed.
But yeah, like, I do think a lot of
you
art
going
needs to be
now?
made by smaller
I'll
teams
be back soon, Clementine.
and smaller
Please
groups
be lucky.
to really have, like, the message going for it. Like, depends on the quality of your work, though. You should not receive a massive paycheck for a movie as a writer. If the movie flops, and people say the writing's
See
bad.
anything?
So, that's also a more complex thing.
I know
When
it's around
somebody
here.
writes a movie,
It's gotta
they
be
aren't the
close.
only person writing that movie. Like, there are rewrites by multiple writers. There's Punch Up, which is somebody taking little specific parts of it and only, like, working on that part. Like, little jokes or things like that.
Here.
A good example of that is, and I know most of this from, C. Robert Cargill, who wrote the first Doctor Strange movie. They wrote the movie, Sinister, and they wrote, Black Phone. None better, you're not fighting people important. Yeah. We're doing a lot of gun pointing for reconnaissance. I don't think there's anybody here. There's not anybody alive.
You see anybody?
But like when you write a movie, especially if you write something like a Disney movie. What, did his rifle have a name? Hold up a second. It's already passed on replay. But I know the quality and resulting success should matter in pay. Movies are a gamble industry, and they either make a big profit, barely break even, or come out at a loss. Yes, but what I'm saying is that, like, the writer is somebody doing work for hire. The studio are the people who are going, okay, we're going to take your original script, and we're going to get 10 other people to rewrite it, and we're going to take the lowest bid from that, or the one that's most studio-friendly, or like, who was it, Bob Iger? Kevin Smith has a story about when they were trying to do, they're trying to get him to write a Superman movie. And they're like, yeah, we really want you to write it. We really want your voice on it. And, you know, for good or bad, that would have been a thing. It also would have starred Nicolas Cage. And there's a photo out there of Nicolas Cage doing a costume test. Go look it up because it is brilliant. Like, the insanity of it is wonderful.
Nothing but fumes.
But they know what industry to get into. They're adults, yes. And I'd also say that, like, you deserve to make a living wage, which a lot of them aren't, off of work you do, regardless of it. Like,
what's in the boxes?
If a studio can't pay its workers a living wage, that's not the workers' problem.
Anything worth taking?
Yeah, that movie never came out. But the producer tried, like, one of his big things.
This is too much stuff for just one person.
One of his big things was they wanted Kevin Smith to write a giant spider fight. Well, that's where that happens. Like, you might be able to write certain things and not live and operate within the studio system. If you're in LA, you kind of have to live in LA. Like, but a producer kept trying to force him to write a giant spider fight.
Anybody
like a giant robotic spider at the end of the movie.
One of them's kid-sized.
And we had a movie come out later by that same producer where he got his request. It was Wild Wild West.
Empty.
Like, the giant spider robot fight at the end had nothing to do with that movie. That was just a producer kept forcing a writer to put it in. And eventually got a movie made where they had a giant robotic spider fight. Like, that is not... Tell me they put a giant in a Wild West movie. Oh, yeah, giant steampunk spider. The movie has Will Smith and Kevin Brennan in it. Like, the movie's wild. It's terrible. It has a terrible fucking song associated with it, but it is, like, a thing. I've already looked at that.
Looks like they expected to be here a while.
No reason for you to live in LA. That's much for. While I agree that, like, that is not a job where you need to be in person, there are very few studios that don't want you to come and sit down and, you know, have a meeting about the property or
boxes from the dairy here.
Like, unfortunately, it's still a bunch of old people running that stuff. While it can be done remotely, and a lot of them do have, like, a lot of the big writers probably live elsewhere, and then, you know. Is that a recorder?
What do you find?
Oh, it's a camera.
Video.
Remember when cameras looked like that?
Let me see that.
Remember flip cam? Hold on, I might be dating myself a little bit. Y'all remember flip cameras?
Oh, good. What else they got over here? Let's
it
see if
was
we
a
can find
camera.
anything useful and then get a move on. I see you handled that gun I lent you pretty well.
That was like
You a
shaped
hunter?
like this.
No, but Lily
and
keeps
had a
us
lens
all
in the
on a regular
middle,
training
and
schedule.
you held it.
Lily,
you know,
huh? Sounds
this
like
way.
she's running this democracy of yours.
I know the show and comics are set around like 2005 to 2010, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think the show 2010, but I'm taking no. Okay, Lee. Where we have to explain flip cameras. We have, because flip cameras, if they had come out like a hair earlier, they might have been more important. Like most early YouTube was shot on flip cameras. Bloody bunny. But like, we're very much like at a point now, because flip cameras died quickly, because cell phones started getting video capability. Like they stopped being. It's same thing with disposable digital. That was a thing for a little while. They're like single-use digital cameras.
The hell?
Don't
Wait,
fucking
what
move.
the fuck?
Shit! Put your guns down.
Wait,
I
why
ain't
was
going
Clem's
back.
hat here?
You tell him Jolene ain't going back.
Jolene,
Hey, we had a
Jolene.
deal. No shooting as long as we gave you food. What the
Don't they
fuck
still
happened?
exist? Just a
You
camera
gotta
with
deal
an
with them.
adjustable screen.
I ain't them.
You can shoot a
But I
screen while
know
you're
you.
recording yourself.
I know what you
No, I
are.
think the company
I
folded.
know
Like I
what
could
you
very
do.
well be wrong,
You
but
don't
I
know
swear
me.
that like
Steal my
they
shit.
folded.
Steal everything from me.
Why are you alone up here? What happened to you?
Well,
Jolene,
that's a hell of a
please
question,
don't shoot
mister.
me.
They told me I'd be safe with
I
them.
couldn't remember the melody
Men
of
who live
Jolene,
here,
and I
but they
apologize
weren't
for that.
safe. Not for me.
It's a good song,
For
though.
my girl. They didn't treat her nice. Not at all. They took her away.
I'm
in
glad
the
that the
woods.
internet has fallen in
Tell
love with
me
Dolly
where.
Parton as much
And
as
I
they
begged
have.
them every way I could think. They just laughed.
Because Dolly's fucking precious.
So I killed them. And I'm staying here till she comes back to me. One way or another. She'll come back. Now, maybe you didn't hear me last time. When I asked you, sweet, put your damn guns down. You think I won't kill you? I'm gonna take this here crossbow and put a nice sharp arrow right through your
Why does
eyeball.
this gun have a
into your
nameplate?
goddamn brain.
Like
You're not
Jolene.
men. You're monsters.
I also like
All
how
men are
through the
monsters.
apocalypse,
Take
she's
what
still
they
wearing
want
her
and then
vest.
destroy it all. Take a can of beans. Take a little girl. It's all the fucking same to you.
Where did you get this hat?
The little girl.
You stole it
Did
from
that not help for the
So what
melody?
if I did? You
Jolene,
stole her from me.
Jolene, Jolene. No, unfortunately, it did
What
not.
the hell are you talking about?
You know what?
I feel like I
changed
should be
my
paying
mind.
attention.
I'm putting this arrow right through your balls. Yeah, right through.
Yeah,
String 'em
why-
up on that tree.
I'm very
Then
interested
I'll
as to
head
why
down to
she
that
is.
farm and shoot every goddamn person I see.
Look, there's two of us and one of you. No matter what happens, one of us is gonna kill you.
Like you could kill me. They couldn't kill me. They tried. Killing everywhere.
I mean, it was
Take
almost
all the
spot
dead
on.
folks you want. We'll
Check, I
make
thought you went,
more.
"Woohoo."
Go on.
Thank
Tell
you.
him, boy. Tell him what you got in mind for. Oh!
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna shoot Jolene. Like, there was no world where I was gonna shoot Jolene unless it became
God
absolutely
damn it.
necessary. You murdered that
Straight
woman.
up murdered that woman.
You straight up murdered that
I had
woman.
a crossbow pointed at my forehead.
Talk her hair physics. It's not an afro. You know what it is?
It's a clean
Like,
shot, though. Right
if you've
through the
ever had
forehead.
like that length
That's
of
good
hair,
shooting right there.
like
Still,
if you just don't wash
what
it
a
long
waste.
enough, it does kind of just stay where it is.
That's it. We
'Cause
going back?
If they ain't here,
I've
I
had
don't
my
know where
hair
they are, and
a
it ain't
little
good
bit
idea to
around
go
that
crawling
area.
through the woods looking for 'em. So yeah, we head back.
He shot her and
Once
then went,
they see
"Goddamn,
this,
like homeboy,
they'll
you
get
did
the
this."
message.
Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think shooting Jolene is wrong. I think that like not giving Jolene enough chances to, you know, not shoot and like
Come on.
peaceably end this. I felt the seam on my t-shirt, and I just had a moment of horror where I was like, is my t-shirt inside out? shot her when she was about to talk about him. Yeah.
Man, that was a
Oh
hell
yeah,
of a
no, I
ride,
already
huh?
don't trust these
Jesus,
people.
Danny?
What? You ain't getting soft
Like-
on them, are ya? Not
It
after what
is
you did to your
curious.
friend.
You're right.
back.
But I don't trust him.
Handled it, Mama.
Oh, 100%. It was that moment where I was like, oh no, is my shirt on inside out? Oh no, do I
This
say that my
isn't
shirt
what
is on
Terry
inside
would
out?
have wanted.
Terry?
My
Since it's not, I
husband,
brought it up.
miss him every day.
Then screw it up for everybody then, why don't you?
Oh, calm down, princess. I'll do it myself.
Uh-oh, Kenny found something. Kenny found
What's
something,
going
y'all.
on with them?
Dunno. Squabbling, looks like. Lot of tension with y'all, huh?
Put it back.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could
I got
say
distracted by the
that. We
horror
don't
of taking
exactly
off
see
my
eye to
shirt
eye
on
how
camera.
we should be doing things.
Well, it's probably just the hunger talking. And Lee, don't worry your
You
head
didn't say
about
it,
them
you realize it
bandits.
actually looks better
I'm
like that.
sorry
Yeah.
you've seen more violence
Wasn't that
than
like
I
a
had
thing
thought in
now?
your short time, but you all are safe.
Isn't there like a
Don't
legitimate, like, people wearing their,
gotta
like,
go have a look
sweater,
around.
like,
Don't
sweatshirts
wander
inside
too
out?
far.
As like
Dinner
a
will be
style
ready
thing?
before you know it.
I feel like I keep
And
seeing
thank
people
you,
doing
friend
that.
Conch again for me. She and the kids are in
Like
the
sweaters and
barn.
hoodies?
That woman is a lifesaver.
I'm not fashion forward, as you can tell by looking at me. With my pocket t-shirt and red bandana. And unkempt beard. Was Clem in the barn? Hold up. Hold the fuck on a second. Was Clem in the barn? Why are you stroking your gun? Why are you lovingly stroking your gun? I don't trust you.
Hello.
Ooh, where are you putting
Glad I
that at?
got to use her today.
That
My girl
I don't
here.
trust you.
You really like that gun.
What's not to like?
You did so good by shooting Jolene.
It's just a gun.
That's where you're wrong. This is Charlotte. She's as faithful as a starving hound when you got a bone in your pocket.
It's a tool, my dude. Do you name your hammer?
You guys are pretty out in the sticks.
My star got stuck
Oh,
somewhere between Nirvana Grunge
You
and
get any
Amber
visitors?
Lambert Goth.
Not anymore. Bandits,
I think I
of course.
combined all three of
Used
those
to get
words.
these school kids
Avril
on
Lavigne
tours
punk.
back before the dead time.
Yeah, but like we've gotten to like that's actually lucky because now we've gone full circle where that's back in style. They don't talk about my hammer Henry like that.
How do you run
Like-
this place with just one cow?
Used to have more. They get hungry too. Or sick.
I've
Got
been
your doctor
accused
friend
many
here.
times of being a
guys
hipster,
must
but in
trade
all
for a
reality,
lot
I
of
just
fuel
don't
to
keep
keep
up
the
with
generator
fashion trends, and I
running,
just
right?
kind of picked
People
something
get
and
hungry,
just kept
and
wearing
a few
it.
loaves of bread fetch a high price.
Like I generally
Y'all
wear
lucky
like
you're
a
on this
pocket
side of the
t-shirt
deal now.
or a
How
long
much
sleeve
wait for
button
supper
up,
then?
It'll be
and
a
like
good
jeans
one.
all year. I just add a coat when it gets cold. That's all.
All fixed. That should make everyone happy.
I feel so young because teens look again like they did in my childhood. Yeah, like it's the most wild thing, and not to get an old man about this, but like kids be doing shit that like we did 20 years ago, and it's like acting like they invented it. It's like, nah, bro. Like we had fanny packs back in the 90s. Like I remember them. Like I ain't new. I want to get in this barn. I don't trust this barn. Oh, it's so dark in that barn. Supper's gonna be a good one. Oh, it better be. They've been talking up this supper for a while.
It's
Oh,
okay,
look at the
Clementine.
cow.
You can pet her.
The cow's so cute.
It's okay, go ahead.
I'm sure this ominously lit barn is just fine. Better not be ominously lit. It better not be ominously lit because there's a cow here, and I don't want the damage to go to the
Patches
cow
says Mabel could have her baby tonight.
We'll see, Clementine.
or the calf, the cute baby cow.
What's this thing?
It's a salt lick.
Daddy said it's called a salt lick.
Yeah, but don't lick it. It's gross.
Did you lick it?
I don't know.
Clem 100% licked that salt lick. These are teens online asking me what means. Like, my generation within the smile you can have. So, Zagbu can attest to this. in the Discord,
She
I
looks
occasionally will hop on and go, young people, I need help with a term.
Have I missed anything?
I think Riz was the last one I had to ask for help with. I would have done the same thing. Oh, 100%. I've licked a salt lick before.
Like shit, right, Lee?
Hey, don't use swear words, okay?
Like-
Okay.
Oh, that's my bad. I made Clem curse.
How do you like that cow, Clem?
Because I picked shit last
She's
chapter.
pretty.
Cows are cool. They're tasty, but they're cool.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah.
How's the cow?
Well, better now we
Person
got
that
Doc
everyone's
on the
staring at
case.
me.
When do you think, we might eat?
Hungry, huh?
Bringing up
Don't
food
worry.
a lot.
Mama's cooking
This
up
whole
some
chapter
good
is
grub.
food related, and I don't know how to take that, and I don't trust it because I've read The Walking Dead, like I've read the
We met
comic.
this woman up in
No
the
good's
woods.
coming from this.
She seemed to know your brother.
Yeah,
Look at
he,
ID.
he
That wearing
probably
makeup
talks a little more.
which makes
y'all.
it count so
Thanks.
double. I mean,
Yep.
I stopped getting ID'd at like 16. Like realistically,
She looks skinny.
well, you would look skinny too, Lee, if
Here,
you were a
Clementine.
cow. He's all healthy and good and wholesome.
My hat!
The Walking
You
Dead don't
found
do
it!
healthy, good, or wholesome.
I knew you'd find it.
Over here
You
in
said
Germany,
you
that
would.
means they aren't.
Listen.
Sure, if you're
did
already
you
18.
Give your
Fair.
hat to anyone?
No.
Did you see any strangers around the motor inn who might have taken it?
Like,
No.
I fueled my car
Why?
through high school
It's probably
by
not.
buying and selling
Just let me
cigarettes.
know if you ever see anything
like,
like that.
Okay, I will. Hey, Lee, do you think you'll ever have kids?
with who? The cow?
I don't think so, Clem. Not the
I
way the
don't think
world
so,
is
Clem.
now. I don't think I could do that.
But yeah, like,
Oh, maybe
I-
when the world gets
like-
better then.
because I've also looked like this since like
Well, thanks for
8th
finding
grade,
my hat.
7th
You're
grade.
welcome, Clem.
Do you want to pet the
Clem
cow
about to
with
play
me?
matchmaker.
But you
With
go
who?
on ahead.
The only single women are Carly and Lily. And Carly can do so much better. And Lily seems kind of awful. Okay. This is a worthwhile entry. Oh, something horrifying is going to be in one of these, isn't it? Oh, this feels like something horrifying is going to be in one. Don't dump on Lee so much. I'm not dumping on Lee. I'm just saying Carly's kind of a baddie. Lee's
I wanna
cool.
play in the hay.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Like, maybe a different cow. Well, no, don't they only have the one cow? Isn't that
I want to play in the
Oh,
hay.
God damn it, Duck.
Just stay close to your mom for now.
Wasn't that what they were saying a moment ago?
Okay.
I feel like they were saying that a moment ago. Surprise, 2 cows. I mean, if they're hiding 50% of their cows. But also, look, he took a small shot under his wing. Yeah, like, I think Lee's an interesting kind of, like, character in that while Lee did something terrible and reprehensible, it's clearly not something he enjoyed doing. It's not something that he, like...
You found it too, huh? Lee, they're hiding something. Behind this
Yeah,
door.
what?
I got a quick look. They got
Just in a silly
boxes of
mood when he
stuff.
killed that person is all.
Something metal and
So,
sharp.
but like,
don't get paranoid.
It's my job to be paranoid, Lee.
Like from what
Got
we
my whole
understand of
family
it,
on this
Lee
farm right
killed
now.
his
How about
wife's
you?
lover.
What about Clem?
Which, like, while not excusable, like we literally have a designation for that here, where
her no
it's
matter
you know
what.
a crime of
I know you
passion.
will. Look,
Like,
that guy with Katya. What's his name?
I'm not saying that makes it
He
any
locked
better,
up real tight the second we came in.
but
I definitely heard a noise back there, Lee.
What?
we've got 10
Point is, we
cows
gotta
behind
know
this
for
door.
sure.
I saw
Let's go
something
find a
right
hammer or
before we
something,
switched to
and I'll
this
have this
camera
thing off
angle.
in
I
a
don't think
second.
it's 10 cows,
Back me up
or
in
at least
case
not.
them farmers come running.
Hang on, man. Think this
10
through.
cows might be 20
You
sides
smashed
of
the lot.
beef, but
Then what if it turns out you're wrong? You just fucked your chance to get a good meal in those kids you're trying to protect. Use your head, Kenny.
11
All right,
cows.
Professor, what'd you have in mind?
Let me have a look at what we're dealing with first.
Yeah, let me fucking look at this, Kenny.
Hey, Lee, you know how to pick a lock, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you're, you know,
Kenny.
urban.
Kenny, you're
are
better
not
than this.
saying what I think you're
This is
saying.
exactly what I
Jesus,
believe
man,
which
I'm
somebody from Florida
Florida.
would say.
Crazy
God
shit
damn
just
it.
comes out of my mouth sometimes. Sorry.
I don't like when the game and me have exactly the same joke to make.
See those screws? Instead of breaking the padlock, we can just take off the assembly, have a peek inside, and then replace it all again like nothing ever happened.
All right. Sounds like you got a plan. I'll hang around and keep an eye on that guy.
Great, now I gotta look for a fucking screwdriver.
Shit, I thought that was Danny. Whatever.
Can I help you boys find something?
They're playing on stereotypes. Is Kenny giving off Race 5 before? Not at all. No, but also, like, there is a...
Just checking out the barn here. Never been to a dairy farm before.
Just don't roam around without me or Danny. The farm can be a dangerous place. You know,
but I also would argue that,
bandits
like,
Sorry
that's
about
the
your
differences between racism, bigotry,
Hey, do me a favor.
prejudice.
Don't fuck around
like,
with this door.
That's
okay?
why we have so many words that
You know,
kind of all
Mama gets
describe
nervous.
the same
Andrew, I need your
nebulous
help
kind
again.
of idea.
No problem. Right
Like,
away,
Kenny
Doc.
clearly has biases. And, like, yeah, has prejudice based on stereotypes. This is why I was nervous about this door. That, I don't think that's grape Kool-Aid. This ain't Stardew. This isn't where they keep their ancient wine farm. Excuse me?
Looks like a bunch of old dirty clothes. Ooh,
And
smells
what-
pretty foul.
And what looks like a fucking blood bag. Camera, stop fucking with me. The cow periodically mooing is so ominous.
It's a feeding trough.
The cows are hungry, but these feeding troughs have all been full. I think it's bias that's overshadowing the whole rest of the conversation because it draws bigger reaction. Yeah, to be fair, also, I feel like it's also written to be a joke. Like, haha, look at the Southern man kind of thing.
Fence posts.
Like, realistically, I don't think the character's meant to... Like, I don't think you're really meant to read too much into that as much as you're meant to, like... just go, ha, ha, ha. Like... 'cause that's the thing. Sometimes things like that are just, you know, meant to be a joke. Wow, it got real bright out here all of a sudden.
So, how does a woman like yourself run this whole place?
Oh, I managed just fine.
Fucking Larry.
Plus, I had my boys to help out.
Golden hour sort of light. It was dark. Like, even looking outside, it was dark when we were out there. Like, clearly a storm's a-coming. But, what the fuck's this? Luckily, he hope. Isn't it more likely he hopes it's true? He is really worried about his family. Yeah, to be fair, like, his motivation for believing that would be, like, it would be real handy if Lee knew how to pick locks right about now. Which is reasonable.
What's going on, Lee? Did something happen?
But
It's nothing. Everything's fine.
he can want Lee to open the lock family, but he expects Lee to know how because she's black. Lily, your dad is putting the moves on Mama. Yeah. What were you and Kenny arguing about
when I came back from the camp?
He's losing it, Lee. He comes over and starts talking about searching the barn and that these people are hiding something.
Oh, sorry, I think I'm
The way I
shaking.
see it, we just need to skip the dinner and get our food to go. But I'm starting to think your friend over there
I really
has
need
another
to, like,
agenda.
invest in a new chair. It's getting kind of old, like, constantly having to readjust.
How do you feel about leaving the motor in?
I don't know. If we
Where's
just
the
stayed where
sheriff
we
fund?
were,
I don't
then
have
Mark
a sheriff
wouldn't have ended
fund,
up with an arrow in his
technically,
shoulder.
yet.
It's been 3 months. Your dad still
I just have to,
treats me
like,
I'm
the
some
worst part
kind of
is it's
asshole.
just research.
Yeah, well,
Like,
don't expect
literally,
that to
the
change.
issue is I just have to sit
just
on the
how he
internet
is.
one day and just look at a million fucking shares online, which sounds
So,
so
he's the
boring.
asshole.
Look, my dad can be an ass
Like, that's the
sometimes, I
unfortunate
know
part.
that. But he's not
It
a
doesn't
bad
seem like it'll
guy.
be a fun amount of
Just-
research.
He's got a lot of
They've
pain.
been living like this.
He's been through so
Yeah.
much. And
Here's the other
lost
thing, too.
pretty much
I
everything.
mentioned it earlier, and I never
and it's hardened
elaborated
him,
on
you
it.
know? Yeah,
One
he's
of the
bitter and hateful, but
thing he
that's
hopes he
all
can
just
because
to
he's
protect
black.
himself.
And that stereotypes
and me.
he's heard about.
All
It's not
he's
a
got
testament
left
to
in the
if you
world
believe
is
they're
me.
true.
And that
He
goes
just
both
wants to
ways.
get into such
So
a-
yeah, he's probably gonna keep
Yeah,
treating
no,
me
I
like
agree with-
crap.
like, that's the
just
thing.
because he still
I
has
think his
one thing left to
motivation is
care
pure.
about. So don't judge him.
But
And don't judge me for
you can
sticking
still
by
have,
him.
like,
He's my dad.
the,
I love him.
like, there are stereotypes that aren't necessarily bad things. Doesn't make them any less stereotypical, you know? Starting to think they may be hiding
After
something.
what Kenny told me, I'm starting to think they may be
Went to
trying
stable
to
shit and
hide
shares to see
You
that
two are
aspect
just
I
asking for
liked.
trouble.
Would that
But
be
if
an
you
option?
insist
It's an
on
option. It's not
wandering
one I'm
around,
fond of.
I'd be careful.
Then I'd have to go, like, in
I'm gonna
public
go
and,
check
like,
things
with
out.
people.
Watch yourself, Lee.
And, like, in meat space. I don't know why that was the reaction I decided to give on that. Yeah, no, the issue is just like, I don't know where there is a Staples, to tell you the truth. I would have to look that up. Yeah, to be fair, I honestly don't believe that Kenny has any hate in his heart for Lee. Like, realistically. Like, as a character, I don't think he...
It's a small toolbox.
It's not his toolbox, though. The use of the finger twiddling was good.
Multi-tool. That should
Multi-tool.
be handy.
I also want to get me a new
I'm just gonna
multi-tool.
borrow this for a second.
I got the one that lives on my bike, but now that that one lives on my bike, I don't have 178k slow burn content right here. I'm pro Kenny and Lee. I want a buddy cop movie with these two. You know, we have Florida Man and like Lee, because ultimately Lee, while a good person, like interesting enough to watch in the game, doesn't have any like super defining feature. Look how dark it is outside versus now. That's what I was talking about. Like, this barn is just full of fucking like evil.
I picked up something I think could help with the lock.
All right. No, which route you went in the pharmacy. If you go completely against Kenny about Duck, he still saves your butt. Larry knocks you out. Dark light and magic curse on it, clearly. Yeah, no, to be fair, I was very much on team Kenny
Any thoughts on how
with
to
that.
distract Andy?
I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying Kenny's a
Outside of the
racist. I'm
bar,
saying he has
we need him
prejudices.
outta here.
Like, that's the thing. Like, everybody does. Like, as much as anybody doesn't want to think they do or whatnot, like, everybody has some form
Hey
of
there,
prejudice.
Andy. Yeah.
Danny mentioned he needed something.
Did he say what?
Shit, I can't remember now. Sorry.
All right, all right. Be right back, Doc.
All right, let's speed. Is there a run button?
Okay, let's do
Like, that's the thing. It's like,
False alarm. I'm back.
God damn it. Yeah, Kenny, don't run interference or nothing, dude. I got this, I guess.
Hey there, Andy.
Yeah.
Kenny needs something again.
Alrighty then.
I've owned one white car, and I don't think I ever washed it the entire time I owned it. I had my first car, actually. It was a 1988 Mercury
Tried
Cougar.
distracting Andy, but he keeps coming back.
There's got to be something out there you can mess with to keep him busy for a while.
All right.
What about those generators?
I was just about to say, I'm going to go fuck up them generators, I guess. That seems dangerous and reckless. But yeah, like, my first car was a white car, and I don't think I ever washed it. Or I might have washed it once. And then again, and my my second to last car was also white. My Bronco was. And I think I washed that like 3 times. I had the O.J. Simpson Bronco. So actually, mine was nicer than that one. Don't just turn it off, Lee. Fuck with it.
Access, man. Guess I'm gonna need a screwdriver for this.
Yeah, the rain doesn't work when washing your car does. See, I don't know because I rarely ever washed my cars.
There you go. Looks like that belt's driving the, whatchamacallit,
Oh my god, it's pretty clear what's happening in here, Lee.
That thing is on too tight for my bare hands.
It shouldn't be. That's the problem if it's on too tight. Like cars don't get dirty faster, just...
There.
I always felt like black cars got dirty real fast. It's also why I don't buy black guitars.
Danny, where do you find this piece of shit? Oh, fucking thing through a belt. Damn it, dog. Son of a...
Actually, hold on a sec. I can kind of show this. Hold on a sec. Say the line, you fucker. Say the line.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
He said the line. Thank you, Zagbu. That Big Mac. And that's kind of why I think. You'll have to pardon how dirty they are. Because they are a bit dusty. But, like, this finish, I feel like shows fingerprints immediately. You can even see, like, the marks from when I last wiped it down. You know? Whereas, my bass guitar, that's green, like, that shit just looks uniform. Like, the black pickguard has a bunch of fingerprints on it, and the chrome bit does. But, well, to be fair, I do own 2 black guitars. Thank you. I love this color. This it's like electric sage green or something, according to Fender. But like I own like 2 black guitars, and both of them are like terrible looking. Like both of them, it's like they show fingerprints really bad, like all of it. Whereas like my orange guitars and my God, there's so much dust on this, and like my bass with the green and all does not show. The question is, do you want fingerprints or very visible mud and dirt sprinkles? I am not the person to ask. So I actually am on team. It's very stupid that cars have high gloss finishes because you are essentially sandblasting them at a very low speed constantly. Like cars should have matte finishes. Like, I think that makes sense. Also, I'm a rat rod guy. I think rust is a viable color for a car. So like I personally don't think, but like in my opinion, like every little blemish on this shows up real easy. Whereas this one I feel like hides it a bit better. You know? So these are the 2 guitars I have here right now. I have several more. That's the worst part. I own like 3 more guitars. I only own 2 basses though. And I'm more of a bass player. I got it right the first time on this one. As I struggle to put it back. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze like a motherfucker from that. Ralph holding all of his guitars. I cannot physically hold all of my guitars. I'll post pictures later in the Discord because I have some pretty guitars, like my Gretsch 5120. The black one there's a Gretsch Jet Duo. But I do have quite a few like very pretty guitars. My Ibanez Destroyer is very pretty. But my Ibanez Destroyer and my Gretsch 5120 are both orange. Like, my first guitar was black. That was an Ibanez GIO. That one was black. That's like a Strat style. My bass is green. Like, most of the guitars I've owned over the years, though, are just some other color than black.
Mom,
Saved
Dad,
by the
dinner
bell.
time! It's dinner time!
Okay, honey, let's get that.
Time to go kiss
Dad,
11 cows on their
Dad,
sweet
come
heads.
on,
I wish
let's
that's how that
eat.
worked. To be honest,
Kenny,
I am
come
hoping
along,
for
honey.
11
Kenny,
sweet
come on.
cows.
Don't make the children wait.
I'll make an excuse for you.
Sweet darling baby cows, but shows up guitars, I'm legally obliged to ask the person to play Wonderwall. Fair. I actually never learned Wonderwall for that reason, though. I know the beginning of Stairway. I'm not going to do it because I don't think that guitar's in tune. That one actually I need to fix. One of the tuning pegs broke off. And I never got, I just have to put a new tuning head on it. Which should be easy. I like the song Wonderwall, too. That's the worst part, but it's such a meme. It's like Freebird. I don't know how to play Freebird. I refuse. I learned Stairway to Heaven well before. Why you...
Boy, didn't you hear the bell?
Just call me boy. That's kind of fucked up.
Dinner time.
Why was there so much blood in there?
Look, we have food here, but Danny
the
and I
cows.
still got to
They're
do a
the
lot of
blood.
hunting to keep everyone fed. When we catch something in the woods, we skin it and dress it back there.
I mean, to be
Mama
fair, it
don't
is
like us to make
very
a mess of
reasonable
the
that there
house.
would be a slaughterhouse
So
in
you
the back
see,
of the barn.
Nothing to worry about.
But I don't trust this motherfucker. I'd be more worried about the fact he just caught me, like, breaking it. Like, exactly with 3 songs in guitar, and all 3 are Taylor Swift.
Excuse
Which
us,
is-
we had to
I mean,
lock
yeah,
the
I
back
can
door
sort of
after
vaguely play
walking
guitar, but also
downstairs.
low-key embarrassing.
Don't worry. That was a
Shit,
while
nothing
ago.
to worry about,
Ain't
Ralph.
been back inside
I don't
since.
fucking trust him. He's
Everybody
packing
sit
heat.
down. I'll go get the meal. Oh, this is a delight.
I could eat a horse.
Where's Mark?
Now, don't you worry about him. I've already brought some food up. You just let him rest.
Mind if I wash my hands first?
Bathroom's right outside in the hall. And be sure to get under your nails. You've been mucking around in the dirt all day.
Yes, ma'am. I don't trust it.
Daddy's baseball trophy. Seems like it's been years since kids were playing sports for fun. Daddy's baseball trophy.
Oh, goddamn, I didn't want to click on the baseball
Seems
trophy
like it's
twice.
been years since kids were playing sports.
I'm gonna sniff
for
out
fun.
this house.
Andy's college degree. These boys aren't stupid.
You can be stupid
Daddy
and go to
must have known
college. The
a lot
two aren't
to them before
mutually
the Walkers
exclusive.
destroyed everything. High school diploma.
For St. John Dairy to have a slaughter room. I mean, the dairy, not at all.
This must be Terry.
But post-apocalyptic dairy, yes. Ever so gently, Lee. It changed what button it was. They only have 1 cow. Well, yeah, because I slaughtered all the others. But, like, to be fair, his explanation of it is reasonable. It's also why, like, oh, they had a table saw to cut meat. Like that, yeah, if you didn't have a slaughterhouse, like, yeah, you would use a table saw. Yeah, you would, but to be fair, their cow is pregnant. Like, they will have another cow in however long. Okay, what did this do for me? Okay, is the floor going to tell on me? Hold on, why can't I open this door? Okay, the wire goes into here. Let's check this one.
What do they need so much morphine for?
I mean, for a good time.
Candles. Smart.
Yeah. To be fair, I'm not a farmer.
Some first aid recently.
But I do feel like you would reasonably...
Musty as hell. Ugh, what is this stuff? Looks like a bunch of medical waste in here. IV tubes, saline. What would dairy farmers need with this kind of stuff? Where's that cord going? What the hell?
Secret room. Oh, she didn't even know she was pregnant. Oh, they didn't know the cow was pregnant. That's a horse of a different color. Okay, what can I do with
Where's that
this?
cord going? Ugh, what is this stuff? Looks like a bunch of medical waste in
Okay,
here.
what can I do with this though?
Tubes, saline. What would dairy farmers
I clicked on the
need with
longest
this kind
thing.
of stuff?
Maybe the cow is both. No, I do remember them just saying the cow was sick, not that the cow was pregnant. So it would stand to reason to a point that, like, yeah, they didn't know the cow was pregnant. That's actually a good point.
Is that blood?
But isn't Prego vital information to tell your vet about your sick animal? Well, we didn't hear the conversation.
Mark. Thought Brenda said he was up here resting.
We didn't hear the conversation with Katya about the cow. We heard the conversation between Mark, Lee, and the brothers about the cow. And Mark interjected that, like, oh, we have a vet. Oh, this is... Let's get real fucky real quick. Holy shit. Mark dead? Lee. Okay, I don't think Mark's dead.
Mark. What the hell happened?
Oh my god. Where's the rest of you?
Brothers. What the hell happened to your legs, man?
I was mood at this point. Yeah.
Eat dinner.
I called it. I fucking called it. Y'all, I called it. Where's my... Oh shit, this is a timed thing. Lee, you clumsy son of a bitch.
Spit that out!
Lee, what's going on?
Lee, Jesus, man.
Cannibal Farm as you go.
Oh, sit your ass down, Lee. This lady has made you a meal.
Yeah, Lee, what's gotten into you?
Dutch is having the time of his life.
He could use some goddamn manners.
You're eating human meat.
That's crazy.
What the hell? You're scaring the kids, Lee.
They should be scared.
What the hell is wrong
This is
with
a
you?
reasonable situation
Don't
to be
indulge him,
scared.
Lily. There's always something with this guy.
Mom, I was eating that.
What is going on?
They're picking us off to trade as meat.
You're out of your skull.
Mark is upstairs right now with no legs! Brenda, tell me he's not being eaten right now.
I didn't know you could be here. I mean, apparently, this is a timed section.
Everything could have turned out okay for you folks.
You're eating one of us. There's no amount of okay.
We gotta think about living.
Settle down, honey.
Why didn't they kill Mark
Growing
then
up
take
in
his
rural
legs?
Georgia,
Because if they
you're
kill
taught
him,
not
he
to
becomes a
waste.
zombie.
It's how I was raised and how I
Also,
raised my boys.
It's easier to
Now,
keep
we
meat
got
fresh if they're
monsters
still
rolling
alive.
around that do nothing but eat people. And for what? To continue to
Games are a
rot
few
till
months
they
since they
eat
first
some
came
more.
out.
We think we can put that
There's
meat
still
to better
options.
use.
Oh, I'm gonna puke.
We outnumber you.
Lee, that's not a very nice thing to imply.
Fuck you.
Andy is right. We go after
There's still
folks
good
who
meat
are
on
gonna
Mark,
die
exactly.
anyways, one way or another.
Like y'all.
I think if you eat zombie meat, it'll kill you.
Kenny, get your gun!
Kenny, no!
Nobody's going anywhere.
We got lots of use for y'all right here.
What the what?
How long, let's be real?
What? Pull your guns
if you notice, they
down.
had
We're
morphine,
walking
they
out of
had
here.
like a bunch
I don't
of.
want to die. Mommy, what did I eat?
Somebody do something!
I'm gonna get somebody killed because I'm just trying to make this pop off at this point. Oh, don't you, bro? You are shining. I'll kill you. We'll just kill us. Why feed us? Because the same reason you feed your cows, I would assume. Gonna get Clem killed. I imagine that's a game over. Like, that's some Metal Gear Solid time paradox bullshit.
Someone.
Yeah, like the witch in the gingerbread house. I feel like I might have fucked that story up a little bit, but
Goddamn door!
I feel like that dinner could have gone.
Open up! I will
On the bright
tear
side,
you
Duck's not
fuckers
hungry.
apart with my bare hands.
We gotta find another way out of here.
I'm so happy I called fucking cannibalism.
Fucking bastard!
High level cannibalism. If you feed the humans, you eventually eat other
Open
humans.
this door,
That's also how you
damn
get
it.
diseases.
I will knock the
I forget the name of the
goddamn
specific
door
disease,
down.
but there is actually a disease you can get by eating human flesh.
It was a person. I ate meat from a person. Does that mean I'm gonna turn into...
Probably.
No, Clem.
You're doomed, Clem.
It doesn't work like that.
If he would have stopped us in time.
Come on, Dad. Now's not the time.
Larry, you cannot be both.
Clementine?
Fuck you for
didn't
trying
hurt
to
you,
stop
did they?
us, and why didn't you stop us?
Lee,
You cannot
those
have
psychos
both.
have my family, and we're stuck
Duck
in a
is
damn
thriving
meat
right
locker.
now.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
This
The primitive
goddamn
effect of brain makes you
thumbsucker was the
unstable,
one
yeah.
who brought us here.
Will you all just shut the fuck up?
I'm scared.
Don't be. It's gonna be okay.
You should be. We're in a
We're
cannibal
gonna find us a
prison.
way out of here.
Reasonable to be scared in this situation.
You're worse than the walker.
Dad, please.
All right, what do we have here? What can I MacGyver?
Don't want to know what kind.
Please settle down.
I'll rip your goddamn heads up and make
Shelves
you
are pretty
swallow.
sturdy.
Which, I
We
mean,
can
you
climb
could
up.
argue that you're gonna be
There's no way out through the ceiling.
stable to begin with.
Come on.
Yeah, I
Try
mean,
yourself.
to be fair, like through history, there have been times where
Could there be a
people have
hole
eaten
behind
human
these
meat.
pallets? No such luck.
Nope.
There's more of us on the way.
Hmm.
Let us out now. I'll break that damn door down.
Dad, you can't get...
What's the
Easy.
matter? What's the matter, Larry? Your fucking heart, Larry?
Dad?
Like, to be fair, like, there have been plenty of times
Dad,
in
come
human
on.
history where people have eaten
Dad!
other people,
Oh, God. He
and it was
stopped
kind of the
breathing.
most
I think
pragmatic
he's had a
choice
heart
to make
attack.
at the time.
Is he dead?
Like, I'm not
He's
saying
not
right or
dead.
wrong. I'm not going to ascribe
Somebody
moral
help me.
morality to it, but it was the most pragmatic.
If he's dead,
He's not dead.
you know what has to happen, Lee. Think about it. You saw that poor bastard at the motel? How fast he turned?
What are you saying?
Lily, I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. But in a few
Larry
minutes,
with his
we're gonna
perfectly
be
timed-
stuck in a
It's
locked
true.
room with a 6'4", 300-pound, seriously pissed off dead guy.
Fuck you. We can
Aren't there
bring
still
him
cannibal
back.
tribes deep in the rainforest?
Lee!
I don't think so.
But
I think
right
by now
we
that's
have to keep
mostly
him from coming back.
like
No! God
an
damn
urban
it,
legend.
Kenny. He's
I don't know if
not
that's the right
dead.
term.
We can't kill him if he's not dead, Kenny.
You remember how hard it was for you to get that monster off of Katya? And Larry's twice his size. It's him or us.
Look, Kenny, back
Oh,
at
so
the
Kenny's
drugstore
right
when
here.
we all thought Duck was bitten, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we should do the same now.
That was different. Duck wasn't bitten. But come on, we know this guy's not gonna make it. Remember what
How am I
Ben
gonna
said.
kill him?
Gotta destroy the brain. Come on, Lee, I'm right about this. I know you've got my back. You always do.
I do
God
always
damn
have
it,
your
Lee,
back.
I need you. Please help me. Come on, Dad. Come on. Wake up. Wake up.
I don't know what to do.
Come on.
Also, Kenny's right here. Like, are we saying you agree with Kenny, or are you saying... Like, yeah, nah, I'm pulling the Jagbu right now. Are we saying you agree with Kenny, or are you saying, like, no, Kenny's right? I'm pulling a move from Jagbu's handbook. I'm pausing. I try not to do this. They'll turn any second. They don't have enough experience with it. Second, even if he survives, major heart attack, no meds, no hospital, it's a time bomb. You gotta decide on your own. Okay. You act, once again, it's a very, you make a very pragmatic argument, Roxy.
You're right, Kenny. Let's get
You
this over.
fucking monsters!
I'm not a fan of you either, lady.
I'm sorry, Lily.
No!
It's the only way.
Get off me! Don't
Also,
do this!
wouldn't, like... I don't want to fight too hard, because, like, I don't want to do it.
Let go of me!
As much. I don't want to do it that much. But...
No! Please! No!
No, that's fucking brutal. And the kids are in danger. Exactly.
God help us.
Like, isn't the point of kids to, like, they survive?
Don't you fucking touch me!
Yeah.
Clementine. Clem.
Well.
You okay?
Got what I wanted out of this episode.
Lily said he
fucked
wasn't
up.
dead.
He was dead, Clementine.
But what if he wasn't?
He was. I
Heart attack requires CPR to make sure you don't fix that with aspirin or heart pills. Also fair.
I know.
Like, heart attacks I know are like a big,
I
like,
need you to be
if
strong.
you're having a heart attack, something's
Think about
already
something else,
wrong.
something
Like,
hopeful.
heart attacks generally aren't their
What?
own condition.
Someplace safe where no monsters can get you.
We're gonna get out, right? We found a
My
way
problem
out?
is, like, in that situation, my first thought would be, all right, we check for a pulse. Like,
Get away.
I just need to.
I told you to get the fuck away!
so all I have on me is crackers.
There ought to be an air duct behind this unit. Maybe big enough for one of us to fit through.
I don't know, Lee. Seems like a long shot.
Does the air conditioner come off?
I think I could take it off if I had something.
Mohan,
to
I
remove the
don't think
screws.
that's the right place.
Multi-tool. Of course they took it. Shit.
I don't
Maybe
think
there's
I
something
don't
else
think
we
that's the
could
thing we
use.
really
I've got a
we really
rock.
have here
Rock won't help.
generally.
Might do the trick. Do you have a coin?
Anyways, back to the whole escaping thing. Like 6 foot, one big zombie. Yeah, that's the other thing. Larry's a big son bitch.
If we can
Like,
remove these screws, the AC should come down easily.
okay. No, great right now. Multi-tool.
Lily, I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me, Lee. Don't fucking talk to me.
Larry turns it, pull herself together. Larry would want you to move on.
Fuck you! You think he
I knew
wanted
that was
this?
gonna be-
Of course not.
You don't know what he wanted. You never knew him. You never gave him a chance.
Maybe not. Maybe I should have tried harder. But I know he loved you.
And he's just really nice guy. Oh no.
He'd want
Larry's
you to get
a
outta
big
here.
son bitch. He would be a problematic zombie.
I think I
Cause,
may
like,
have found a way out of here.
Isn't the
But I
big
need something to remove the
Yeah,
screws
trust
on the air
controls.
conditioner. If you had
drive
something
a
I could use
dopamine
as a
reacting
screwdriver,
as
a
those.
coin or
Yeah.
something.
No.
What about him?
I
I
often
know
kind
this
of
is a
go on
terrible
the side of
time
like,
for
I'll
it.
give you a chance to
can
like
order it.
redeem it and like
Larry-
be
Larry
normal
mentioned
and
something
like
about keeping coins in his
conversational.
pockets.
In
Like,
other words, my
that being
father
said-
is more useful to you dead than alive.
If he was alive and had the key to getting us out of here, do you think he'd keep it to himself?
I have the
What
band
do you
hammer.
want? My blessing to loot his corpse?
Like,
Your permission.
I can take care of it.
Do what you have to do.
Well, time to loot this corpse. Now that I've gotten permission.
Boy. Any idea which pocket he keeps his change in?
Fucking vulture.
See what Larry's got. I'm not robbing him. It's a Come here, Larry. Let me grab that
ring.
dick.
My mother's.
Don't worry. I'm not taking it.
I feel like, maybe he should have handed that to her, not put it back in his pocket.
I'm still carried his wallet.
That would be a thing at the end of the world, right? Like, you get to not carry your keys and wallet.
And a dime.
I feel like I would do it for a while out of habit.
Just gotta remove these.
Like, I feel like for a while I would still be walking around with, like, my keys, my wallet, my cell phone. Like... where I put my Japanese...
got it? Yeah.
Is that like a
One
thing you
more
keep
should
in
do
your
it.
wallet? Like, don't get me wrong, like, I do enjoy the idea of it is. That's wonderful. I love that for you. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm all for keeping dumb shit in your wallet. Like, 100%.
There's our
Do
way
things that
out,
make
Lee.
you happy.
Looks like it'll probably lead right into that back room.
Well, people in
It's
the
too
Larry
small for
situation
us to
always
fit
help
through.
Lily,
I can
though.
do it.
Condemn Kenny. I feel like that comes from not wanting to be the bad guy. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there are some people who just, like...
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I know.
Lee's a
just wanna
skinny
go
dude. He
home.
could squeeze through there.
This'll help us get back home.
Okay.
So, okay, because I simply did not like Larry.
You're gonna be fine.
I recognize that it was the
do
most
when I get
pragmatic
out?
choice.
See if you can get to the other side of that door. and
Like,
open
all the stuff that Roxy said was pretty much accurate. Like, yeah, a major heart attack isn't a one-and-done kind of event where you can solve it with some aspirin. Like... yeah, like, I can definitely see people just being like, I don't know, absolutely not. You good, Clem? I mean, I'm assuming Clem's good because somebody's got to let us out, but... But, like, also, like, at no point should you take...
There's a man outside.
At no point should you take, like, killing
Leave me alone.
somebody,
Lee,
like, lightly. Even, like, I understand there's a
For
video
God's
game in
sake,
all reality. I
Lee.
can do as much
Didn't even
asshole
get to
shit as
say
I want. There's no
goodbye.
repercussions. There's a whole part after cannibalism is revealed about Kenny. Does what's necessary to protect his group. Oh, Kenny, like, to be fair, is hyper-focused on protecting his family. I even think to the point where, like, if it push came to shove, like, Kenny would definitely, like, sacrifice Lee to save his family. And I think that's also an understandable choice to make. So, this is a pleasant room.
Something up with this room. It's a goddamn human slaughterhouse.
Oh, that looks sharp. I'll have that. Wait. Nope, I want to change my decision. I'll have this. You have two hands, Lee. Poor Clementine had to climb through this shit.
Ugh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Ugh.
God, what's wrong with these people?
Pick all of them and just strap a bunch of weapons to us. Exactly. Can I hand one of these to Kenny? Like, I don't know if I want mini cattle prod.
Jesus.
I kind of want Scythe.
Butcher people.
Be okay with him sacrificing us? I think he would be okay with it if Clem wasn't an issue. I think that as long as Clem is around,
Maybe I shouldn't have sent Clementine through there.
it
This room would
wouldn't.
give anybody nightmares.
Like, I feel like he's too, like, duty bound to really accept that, like, he's not going to be there to, like, protect her. Like, if it was Kenny's going to protect Katya, Duck, and Clementine, yeah, I think Lee would be alright with it. I think if it came down to, well, you know, Kenny's going to look out for Katya and Duck. Clem, if convenient. I don't think Lee would be a fan of it at that point.
So what's the plan?
That dumbass is so caught up in his own rant that we could probably sneak right up on him. Just stick behind me in case anything goes down. When we get to
And
the
to be
front,
fair,
grab his
I
gun.
like Kenny. I don't necessarily fully trust
ready?
Kenny. Cause
let's go. Stay close.
when we saved Duck from the do I not get to crouch? Bam, but I think he'd understand. I think.
Right, making me stay out here all night. I didn't do nothing.
Like,
Just treat
it's
me like
complex
some
though
kind of
too,
screw.
because like, does Kenny actually have any allegiance to Lee?
What are you doing outside the barn?
Oh shit! Just guarding the place like you said.
Quit sitting out in the rain like a damn deer. Mama says we can't keep that many folks alive and not expect trouble. Pick one to keep and kill the rest.
I pick which one to keep alive.
Not the kid. Enough meat on the tray.
Oh, I know, Mabel. This is my favorite
keep your
part,
eye on
too. When I let one think they can just
Can't see
walk
shit, Kenny.
right out, they never even look down.
I like how I've kept these crackers on me this entire time though.
Take a look through the cracks. Lee, Phil, I don't see him anymore. Where the fuck did he go? I don't know. Look again. He didn't go past us. I'll keep an eye on him. Be ready to act when I say. See what he's doing now.
But that's just natural to him. Well, shit. My survival instinct there was just peak. Grab the gun.
Bruh.
Kenny got a scythe too? That's not. That's not so much, but he'd 100% kid Jim's character's last breath.
Where's
Oh yeah.
my family, asshole? You can't have them. We need the vet.
No!
Hold on a sec. Hold on. How do I pin a comment? This is the funniest shit ever. That shit was fucking hilarious.
Cat! Lee, come on!
Just go. I won't be far behind.
The worst part is I read the words that said grab the gun and literally went like,
You understand now, don't you? You can have me. It's how the world works now.
buddy, there's a big difference between
So others can live.
That's why you killed that woman in the woods. She was about to spill everything.
You weren't ready to hear yet, Lee. Had to stop her.
like there's a big difference between like
If you kill me, the meat gets tainted. You can't eat it.
killing to not be eaten and killing
You
to
ain't
eat.
gonna kill me.
Choose Danny's
you
fate.
killed Jolene. You don't have what it
How do I?
takes. Fucking coward.
How do I? Can I not? I don't want to spare Danny. I want to stab Danny in the face. Game, you're not really giving me a choice here. Like, I'm... Oh, God. But just click on... I am clicking very hard on Danny. Especially when they start giving me that look. It usually is a choice. Like, well, the game's like, hey, choose to spare or kill Danny, like, choose Danny's fate, and it's like, nope. Which I guess is also a good allegory for all of the Walking Dead game, but like, it very much should be. Yeah, I got a feeling this is bugged. Yeah, there isn't really like a go back and choice game. Yeah, it's bugged. Alright, he's getting spared. You're lucky.
This is not how the world works now. You won't make me kill you!
Fuck you.
Lily, you doing your
You
best.
Kenny murder my dad, but you leave this piece of shit alive? Fucking asshole.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, fully appreciate where she's coming from on that.
Don't hurt him!
That's Katjaa!
100% understand where she's coming from with that.
Lily, please, keep her safe.
You can't leave a dead man alive. I can't leave a dead man skull destroyed? Took out Danny and kept his gun. Okay. Do I have his gun? Is that like an item in my inventory? It looked a lot like Lily had his gun. Yeah, lovely weather. Lily says she's irrational because she's grieving. Yeah. Like, to be fair, there's in no way Lily is wrong there.
Carly!
Like, like, to her, that feels like a personal injustice.
Ow. Shh. Is everyone okay? We heard screams as we were coming up to the house.
Oh, look, we're in Britain. Or Seattle. The Pacific Northwest as a whole looks like this.
They attacked us!
I knew it. I told you we couldn't trust them.
Shit. How many of them are there?
2 left.
Where?
Larry's dead. They chopped off Mark's
Carly.
legs and
Hi,
tried
Dan.
to feed him to us.
Shit.
Yeah, it's real
Is
fucked
everyone
up.
else okay?
They've still got Duck and Katjaa in the house. And I don't know where the fuck Kenny is.
I think
All right. We're coming in to help.
The main gate
I
is
made
too
a hell of a
dangerous.
decision.
Go around the
During
fence
the
and
week,
see
we're
if
going to
there's a
play The
back way
Walking
in.
Dead.
I'll keep looking for Kenny.
And I'm going to do one
have a
episode
weapon?
per week.
I don't
Or
leave
one
home
episode per
without it.
stream. And it's like
Ben, stick
3
close.
hours now.
And Lee, be careful.
Good reason they gave us as why was it? Yeah, there's an option as to why we saved Carly over Doug. Honestly, I saved Carly because Carly's like, I did more with Carly up until that point. And Carly seemed more useful.
I'm gonna take the boy, check around back. Let's go, woman.
Settle down. I don't want to hurt y'all. Andy? Danny, is that you? What's going on out there?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, wasn't a good lie, Lee.
Come here. Let me go.
Having Doug and Doug.
Lee, get back. Don't come in here. You didn't have to go snooping around, didn't ya?
Let her go, Brenda.
I should have done improv in
Please
school.
don't you take another step.
Brenda, come on now. You know you don't want to do this.
Just go away and leave us be.
I like this as a way to not render the rest of the house. Oh, I'm worried because I feel like I can get Katjaa killed here. But I don't want to get Katjaa killed here.
Stop right there. I mean it.
Think about your husband, Brenda. He had wanted his dairy turned into a slaughterhouse.
I'll kill her,
You know, his name just annoyed me. Oh, for a sec. That's a good one, too. You notice his name just annoyed me? We already have one phonetically the same. Your name's beautiful and unique, however. Your husband, bitch. The fuck's happening up here?
Stay back. Don't do anything.
What happened, Brenda? Your family was obviously smart. How did it come to this?
Just stop!
Man, this is certainly a game from 2012.
I don't want to kill you, Lee!
Oh, look, Mark's getting his dinner as well. Is that Mark? Is that my boy Mark?
This dairy was your pride. Look what you've done to it.
Stop! I mean it!
How do you not hear that?
I said, don't move, asshole! Don't you fucking hurt him!
Oh my god!
Let it go, goddammit! That ain't gonna happen!
Andy, don't!
Shut up!
We must have moved him
Andy.
back up there after he crawled all the way
Who
down.
the fuck do you people
I mean, to be
think
fair,
you
that's
are?
like the only way you
Look
can
at
really
what
think.
you've done! Calm down. Calm down. What for?
Also, did he just murder
All
Kenny?
we wanted was some goddamn gasoline.
Oh, you're getting a fence post, my dude. I'm gonna cue you right into that fence post. Chekhov's gun will be fired here. Oh no, I get to use it as a weapon. I get to wield the fence post. You gonna hit me with a generator? Oh.
Get up! Get the fuck up!
Lee, I'm pressing the punch button a lot, and you're not punching. I have a very smooth keyboard, motherfucker. I can do this. Oh,
Lily, help!
Lily, I get that you're unhappy with me, but now is not the time. Left and right, left and right. Whoa! Camera. Oh, good, Kenny's standing up. Yep, definitely a game made in 2012. I like how you can definitely tell Lee doesn't have a head during this. Like, that's where the camera is, so Lee's head isn't rendered. Let me even you out a little bit here, buddy. Stop, you're scared.
Lee, that's enough.
I'm sorry. They were literal goddamn cannibals.
He's had enough.
Has he, though?
Is that all you got, Lee? You ain't shit!
It's over!
Fuck you!
Now I'm gonna give you some summertime tea. Some over there, some there.
You all
Play about stereotypes and go haywire on these guys. I mean, yeah, they're literal cannibals.
They're not coming.
What do you mean? Lee? What the fuck do you mean?
I guess technically I didn't kill any of them.
Don't you dare walk away from me, Lee! Get back here and finish this, Lee!
No, Danny's calling a bear trap. What are my choices here? Kick Andy. Yeah, my people are out like in the rain and shit. We're gonna go.
Get back here and fight me like a man!
Yes, but they're dead.
Lee!
They got their electric fence running. Timed that super well, actually.
Let's go.
Mama's gonna come out for dinner. Yeah. Kenny is okay, more importantly. Well, that answers my question I've been thinking of the whole time. It's like, when this goes haywire, why can't we keep the house? Maribel. Yeah, the poor cow. The only innocent victim
Hey,
there.
Lee, I'd say I'm sorry for leaving the motel unattended, but
Imagine how stupid these people are.
Glad you
And I mean,
showed
our
up when
group
you
come
did.
back the next day,
If
clear
you
out the
hadn't
walkers,
taken
take
that
over the
shot at
farm.
Andy,
Yeah.
We might not have gotten out of there.
Like, granted,
Were
it is a
they
house of
really
horrors, but, you
killing
know.
people?
Still off. Roof and four walls and, you know.
Yeah, they were.
That is sick. God, just ugh. Clementine.
Bullets,
She
knives.
doesn't know, right?
A tank.
She's not
Which also
stupid,
is, like, my big problem with The Walking Dead.
Katya
Like, the
managed to
walkers
grab
are
this
pretty
while she
easy
was
to
in the
clear
house.
out in all
She
reality.
said it was with your stuff.
Yeah. I found it while I was looking for the people who shot Mark. Do you want it?
Why don't you keep it? Sometimes it helps to have something you can document your thoughts on.
Yeah, that camera never came to anything, did it? I wonder if, like, I was supposed to charge it or something.
How are you doing?
I'll be fine. Just not as young as I used to be. Hun, go on ahead and give me and Lee a second.
Why'd Duck look so pissed at me?
There's gonna be fallout.
Actually
For
go and
killing
grab
Lily's
bricks and
dad?
concrete to build At's wall and stuff. Yeah,
I
exactly.
would imagine so.
A bomb.
What do you think?
I'm with you, Kenny. We'll do what has to be done.
You're damn right. Listen, that RV back at the motor inn is just about ready to roll. I want you to come with us. I mean it.
Okay. Yeah.
I have to make out with Lee real quick, hun.
Come on, Clementine. Stay close.
More importantly,
Lee, are those bad people dead?
yes, Walker's probably got him.
We didn't kill them, so I don't know. They might have been able to get away from the walkers, but I'm sure they won't be coming after us.
That's good.
Like, I feel like
Hey, Dad.
I'm very consistent
What's that
on
noise?
like how I've been dealing with Clem.
Sounds like a car.
Oh God, not more strangers.
Somebody left their keys in the ignition. Damn, that is just a car with the keys in the ignition. Somebody practicing car noises.
Hello?
What happens if I approach it too rapidly? Will I get killed? Because I don't know what the danger is here. With these, we need to keep moving storylines. Build solid base. Rainwater collection, farm food. The car kills you. The car just turns around and eats me. All of a sudden, it's maximum overdrive. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like...
Figures.
Oh,
you very
crap.
muchly have a better chance defending something
Baby, you
than
gotta see
attacking
this.
something.
It's a shitload
Like-
of food and supplies back here.
Saint Kit. I went with the evil version of Stephen
This
King's
food
Maximum
could save all
Overdrive.
of us.
Which, by the way, if you've not ever seen
Not
that movie, go
all
look up the
of
trailer
us.
for it. It is wild.
Look, we don't know if these people are dead.
If they come back, then we're just monsters who came out of the woods and ruined their lives.
This stuff isn't ours. Dad, whose car is it?
Don't worry about that, Duck. It's ours now.
It's abandoned, Ducky. Don't worry.
What if it's not? Well, what if it's not abandoned? What if it is someone's?
I don't know how to take this. Of course, leaving their supplies unattended. Yes, while I agree, but the car's clearly out of gas. Like, they could be running off to procure another vehicle or try to find some fuel. Like, in this world, like, you can't carry... Do not let the peanut gallery persuade you. I'm talking through it. So, like, because this seems like a big choice. Like, the way they're trumping this up, this seems important. Because on one hand, it's like, yeah, it's just out in the world. I think airport as an example. Unattended goes largest fair game. Oh, I think you said earlier Germany, so I assume you live in Germany. America, it is very different. Unattended luggage and valuables in an airport are very different. And handled very different. It's not great. And it's still illegal. Like, I'm not worried about the legality here. Because the biggest decisions are not timed. I have noticed that. Like, the real important ones, they're not making me do under duress or under the gun. Only about the legality, then it's not ours. Like, honestly, if it's 100% about the legality, it's not ours. Car's clearly not been here long because the dome light's on. Like, dome lights don't last more than 12 hours before they die. Like, so but like, you can't hold the airport accountable. I mean, if stuff gets lost. Yeah, it's true. But to be fair, the airport in this scenario would be the world. While I don't hold the world responsible, I also don't want to inflict pain onto another human being. Because at this point, we're having an ethics conversation. Is it ethical in a survival scenario for me to take the means of survival from somebody else? Like, that's what this boils down to. And ethically, like, I don't think it is. And I think that, like, it's important in these situations to remember ethics. But you can be as ethical as you want in the safety of a comfortable chair, you know, with a full tummy playing a video game. In that situation where you're starving, it is a very different thing. Especially when somebody else is not around. Take the car. Do it. We can't take the car. It's out of gas. Also, it is a sweet-ass wagon. Like, I've not pointed this out yet, but that is a sweet-ass wagon. It's got the wood paneling, like, the big old raised dashboard. Beautiful. I am the peanut Jagbu. Kids or other people. It's kind of the railway problem. I mean, to be fair, everything can kind of be... Like, the railway problem, everybody uses it, but it's kind of a shitty metric because, like, yeah. But, like, ultimately, in a survival scenario, having just fought off cannibals and a friend of mine just got eaten, not by zombies, by us, I'd be going full Shaz and silencing everyone. This is why I fear giving you mod powers, Zagbu. Oh, we're at 3 hours. I gotta make a fucking choice. Dapper, I have no idea how to even respond to the first two words of that one. Mostly because I don't know what a Turkai is. Turkal? Oh god, my hip. Dead. This is the most important horror there. Take another hour, make one choice. But just a metaphor that's kind of complicated moral issue. Rare problem is shorter. Yeah. Do a poll. No, I'm purposely refusing to do polls on this. Because I feel like these need to be my decisions. And made by committee is not good. Like other games I will do by committee. Choose your own adventure game. Playing it by committee seems like a cop-out to me. Alright. I think the brutal reality of the situation is we have to take it. We do not know if they're alive or dead. While, like I said, it is Not been long since they left that the car's still dinging and the lights on. Like a battery, and the headlights are on. That battery would have drained in a couple hours. So they've not been far long from this car. We have people we need to, like... And also, it's The Walking Dead. I feel like this is going to come back to fuck us, and I want it to come back and fuck us.
We have to take this, Clementine. We need it to survive.
Who
If
says
we go to
it's
waste if they
your
die.
decision
Yeah.
to make?
Hey, we don't have time for this shit. Like it or not, we need this food. Now get over here and open the trunk, Lee.
I didn't take her from the car. You... God damn it, Jagboo. And dying in this world happens fast. Yeah. So to be fair, like I outright said... Oh, god damn it, game. To be fair, I think that's the only time today I've gotten stuck in the thing.
It's locked.
No shit, I already tried that. But I heard you take the keys from up front.
No getting it past Kenny. Hold on, am I at a point where I can still back out from doing this? Or am I, like, locked into this? I'm locked into this now. Well.
Supplies?
I'll take it.
Great. Maybe we'll survive this after all. Duck, why don't you carry this?
Okay.
Kenny, you got us there. Commit.
More
Which I was
food in
wondering what the, I'm always interested to see where the back out point is for certain things.
Got a
like,
box of food here.
At what point can I no longer, like,
I'll carry
have a choice? You know?
This hoodie looks to be about your size. Why don't you hold on to this? It might get cold.
It's
Oh,
not
compulsory
mine.
pointing out oblivious to himself at any given time. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, I also want to defer to, like, I feel like I'm going against character where I'm not deferring to what Clem is saying. No, Prince of Persia, this bullshit. I don't remember this at all. Okay.
It's yours now.
Oh, I don't like that phrasing. I made Clementine take the hoodie. Oh, no. I don't feel good about
there were
any
some
of this.
batteries in one of those boxes. I thought they might work in your camcorder. Here, you
That
can have
was
some
on the
too.
camcorder now?
For your walkie-talkie.
Batteries, huh? Think you can handle those?
You're not gonna let me
She
live
is
that
stupid.
down, are you?
To be fair, she could not figure out batteries. Life is strange, Ralph. She didn't want the hoodie.
Oh, God. Lee, you're gonna want to see this.
Well, to be fair, children rarely want to wear their coat out.
Oh, like, shit.
Show me. It's us. Hey, remember Larry? He was a dickhead. Remember Mark? He was taller than I remember him.
They call y'all bandits, but you're fucking raping. Oh, darling baby, look at
I'm
you.
sorry, what happened?
Look at you.
Oh, Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Bandits get you, will we? No.
Okay,
Where's your hat?
I don't know. Can you help me find it?
Sure. When did you lose it?
I had it a couple days ago.
I promise. If
Y'all thinking you're safe? Sitting there acting like things are the way they used to be. The dead don't kill their own. It's the living you gotta be afraid of. The people I used to call friends. People who took... Don't worry, little girl. Bandits got their eye on that dairy. As long as they keep getting food from them, you'll be safe. I promise.
Jolene, Jolene, you sound like a predator, Jolene. Next time on The Walking Dead.
Macon is done, pal. Ain't nothing left. We gotta get the hell out of here. Lee, I need you to back me up on this.
Is this all you got?
I told you this town is tapped. Do you have any idea what we had to do to get all that? We need to leave. Duck was asking about the farm.
Yeah, to be fair, Jagbu, don't you only have like the last
Starting
season
to
of
add
this
up.
left?
I need to get to the coast. Get him out of all this.
You just spooked Miss Snapper.
Lily's not doing so good, huh?
Well, we killed her.
Sorry, Miss Snapper.
We did kill her dad. Maybe people out there got things lined up.
See, there's an idea.
Better than
A
us, at
fucking
least.
train.
Could be folks who have all this shit figured out.
Who the fuck are these
People
people?
get mad when they're scared.
Sometimes, yeah, they do.
This is crazy. I'm the one keeping this group going.
We can sort this all out, all right? We can sort this out.
I'll tell you what we need to sort out. We can't let one person fuck this up for everyone else.
Ever was done to her, but all sympathy doesn't make her less of a threat. Yeah. To be fair, exactly. Like, while I can sympathize with her, I can also understand I don't want her pointing a crossbow at me. Twat. Threaten twat. That feels like an insult next time somebody's like threatening you. A thwat. Yeah, everybody's got kind of like wide-eyed, like weird face in this. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the graphics. Like the cel-shaded like art style. I'm not a fan. All right. Chopped off David's leg. You and 43% of players chopped off his leg. Interrogation. Shot Jolene. You and 60% of players had... Don't phrase it like that. I didn't have Danny shoot Jolene. Danny shot Jolene while I was talking to Jolene. I've said Jolene enough where I no longer sounds like a word to me. Helped kill Larry. You and 49% of players... Okay, so that's dead split on that. Like, and this is obviously PC players. I don't know if they separate it from Xbox or whatnot, or... It's because these people have little to no eyelashes. It's all, and I can't unsay it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... That makes sense. Hilarious Max Effect 1-800 contacts YouTube video. I have no idea what that is. I have to look that up. Killed both St. John brothers. You and 61% of players didn't kill both brothers. Stole the food from the car. You and 51% of players... Okay. I am almost dead center on all of these. The only one that, like, I'm, like, more in the, like, majority of are didn't kill the brothers and shot Jolene. Oh, good. Thank you. I'll make it easier to find. To be fair, otherwise, I am almost dead center on everything. I mean, to be fair, that seems like the kind of choice where, like, yeah, you should be kind of dead split on that. Like, it should be difficult, that choice. Alright, we have gone a bit longer than normal, and it is 3:30 in the morning for me. I need to go to bed because I have work in the morning like an asshole. Or not in the morning, in mid-afternoon. My morning. Not a normal person's morning. Time for another episode. Yeah, we'll have another episode. Tuesday when I'm back live. 9 a.m. for me. Okay, so yeah, probably... Yeah, okay. So... Damn good segue. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for the follow, Roxy.
Jane is now following.
Also, do you... I didn't ask, and I just kind of been going with Roxy the whole time. Do you prefer Roxy or Zane? Do you have a preference one way or the other? I forgot to ask, and that's my bad. But thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, I can keep you entertained. Video posted. Thank you, Dapper. Yeah, I'm getting out of here because it is late in the morning for me. And I, once again, have work. But as always, you can find me at any one of these lovely social medias up here. Or if you don't feel like typing and you don't feel like looking them up yourself, you can find easily clickable links right there in the chat. Or it rolls off tongue easier. If you're prone to typos, might as well be Roy or Jen. That, to be fair, yeah, that would be pretty, like, how common mispronunciations or spellings. I could see that. Oh, it's right on the year, 2012. But thank you all for hanging out. We'll be back with episode 3 on Tuesday. And more importantly, I'm not working this weekend. I'm not. Which means I'll be back Sunday. For a stream. I think I know what we're playing. We're probably gonna do a killer frequency. Because I've been wanting to play that. So 90 kids, we don't care about how you refer to us. Yeah, but still, like, some people have preferences. I'd rather ask your preference than just assume. You know, it's a simple, easy thing. You know. Like, I'm very indifferent as to how most people refer to me, as long as it isn't aggressive or angry. Actually, there is one I don't like, but I'm not telling y'all. I'm not telling y'all what version of Ralph I don't like. And sometimes it happens, and I let it go. You probably do, because I've probably mentioned it, and I have thought better of it. But we'll be back Sunday. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I hope you all have a lovely night. I will catch you all later. Bye. Yeah, he done. Now, in a similar vein, I knew this guy's getting on. Slap the booty. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I don't hate how I have to click on something and pull it to open things. Just do it for me, game. I'm not trying to simulate real life. You know, if I wanted to do that, I'd be wearing VR, one of them haptic vests, and swinging my arms at a dragon in Skyrim. That's right. You didn't expect it from a game set in 1910, but here we are. It's a tank sequence.